start because I was running an hour about whether to start or so, but there we go. I'm tired, I am today. It seems to have been a really long day. What's just happened? Oh, nothing. Why did it gone all quiet? That's well weird. Ignore me. Right, we ain't going to focus too much on the whole Fraudster Wanker malarkey tonight, but I am going to watch a bit of this with you because, you know, I like to keep us all up to date, what's going on and all that. Hi, Delete Lows. How you doing? Yeah, then, yeah, see where we go, yeah?
Hello, and welcome back to another video. I'm Honest Abe, and today's video is brought to you by MSG Retired.
I said, yeah, a minute ago that fucking I'm kind of be asked to drink my whiskey. I swear to God, it took me about an hour to drink a tiny little glass of it. Just went, I'll get some of that down there. I'll start laughing up a bit. It took me fucking ages to get some of that down there. But I got there in the end. First glass down. Happy days. Hi, El Vampiro. How you doing? Rocket Couch. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Sean. How you doing? Hello, everyone. How you all doing? Is it tonight? Anyway, I think it's tonight, isn't it? That Master Sergeant... Is that what it's... Yeah, I don't dare say it in case I say it wrong. It is Master Sergeant, ain't it? MSG retired, yeah? Anyway, I think it's tonight that he's got something else about Fraudster Wanker, so... I think his other FOIA requests have come back, I assume. Hi, Sally, how you doing, love? So, I was younger last week, I definitely was. I felt it last week. Yeah, I think it's tonight anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. Which is a bit shit, though, because that means I'm going to have to stay up late, because I swear it's not until midnight. That didn't used to be late for me. But now I've got, like, I have stuff that helps me sleep, and I have to get up early in the morning, so... We will see. If I miss it, I'll watch it in the morning. It ain't gonna be going anywhere, is it? Unless Fraudster Wanker shits himself and fucking does like a privacy claim or something. Fuck knows. So, yeah, this Troll Lords and Trolls, he has played a massive part, like huge part, in exposing the fraud for what he is. So, and he's not on our side at all. He's all fraudsters, you know. But on this occasion, fucking... I'm completely behind him for this, so yep. Morning, Sue. No, I ain't being rude, but let's get the...
My gentle Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to watch it. I just remembered, that's why I wanted to put it on, because he's really, really good as well, yeah, because I ain't got the fucking... I can't be arsed with this shit. Hi, Bex, how you doing? He's got... He puts them side to side, you know what I mean? Like, the things that fucking the fraud says, and then the proof of what actually is, that kind of shit. And so, yeah, it's cool.
Before you bring up somebody, let me explain this. What got me into this is... Oh, my gentle Jesus.
Hey, Madge, how you doing? I just don't even know. Don't ask.
I need you all to sit back, relax, close your eyes, or keep them open, it doesn't matter to me, and take a trip down Hypothesis Lane. So all of this is just my theory, my hypothesis of what Michael Kaiser actually did. So here we have a man who, by every definition,
hi, David,
has failed himself in life, or so he thinks. He tried to join the military in earnest, and he failed twice. Basic training, for whatever reason. That is strike one for his success in his eyes. And then, what does he do? He turns to a life of crime, and he claims it's because of a drug addiction, which makes perfect sense. And he gets desperate for money, so he decides to rob a few places and get these pain pills. But I don't believe that's all he did. I believe he probably took other things and got money for those things that he took to support his drug addiction. And somewhere in the mix, he got accused of capital murder. And I'm not really sure what occurred there, But somehow it's all related. And these are all just my opinions, right? So he does some time in the Department of Corrections. And once he comes out, he still has that 40% disability rating with the Veterans Administration. So he's surviving any way he can. And he stumbles upon auditing videos on YouTube, probably out of boredom. And as he continues down that rabbit hole, he discovers an opposition to First Amendment auditing. And he thinks to himself, Michael Kaiser, I have a little bit of legal knowledge because I had all of these legal problems. And then I have some military knowledge because of my attempts at passing basic training twice. I can talk the talk.
I just ain't down for liars, Sean. He's a proven liar. So the only reason I'm bitching about him, basically, I'll move on very, very soon. But he's a barefaced liar and still will not admit it, and think it's quite despicable. And I think stolen valor is disgusting.
For a little while. And maybe these people who also support police officers, I mean, I tried to be a military police officer. Why wouldn't they support me? I mean, why not tell everybody that not only was I a military police officer, but I served 15 years and I obtained the rank of staff sergeant. Yeah, that's what I'll tell them. But why stop there? Let's add that I was a U.S. Army Ranger. Yeah, people love those guys. They think they're really tough and know what they're doing, and they're loyal to what they do. Yeah, I'm an Army Ranger now. But how am I going to get the sympathy of people so that they can come off of their hard-earned money and give me some of those super chats? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was shot.
You ran out of excuses to go out in that car, Guff.
I don't know how many times. I mean, I'm going to tell everybody that I was shot, what, 1, 2, 3 times? And I was attacked with an RPG that broke my tibia. And I'm Rambo. That's right, I'm Rambo. I am impervious to pain. I walked around for 3 freaking weeks on that broken tibia. Yeah, I'm a badass. Who doesn't want to support a badass like that?
Save it, delete lows. I was literally thinking that the other day, honestly, that it's just like JM Truth. But it's not, because he didn't necessarily, he didn't make a big deal out of his like service and whatnot. He mentioned it, don't get me wrong, he mentioned it, but he didn't make a huge deal about it. He used to make more of a huge deal about, apparently he was the only one who could talk about science, remember? But yeah, modified sniper school. What the fuck?
So I'm going to start this channel, and I'm going to bolster my numbers by telling everybody these lies so they can be enamored with the fact that not only am I a U.S. Army Ranger, military police officer, but I'm a combat wounded veteran. Who doesn't want to support that? And so, Michael...
Yeah, he was, exactly. He wasn't a modified sniper, but yeah, he was in the military at some point or another. I think he said he was a medic. And this person, he was a medic. Yeah, I'm sure that's what JM Truth said he was.
Kaiser puts his plan into effect and starts his channel, Fraudster Wanker, the patriotic Texan. Yeehaw! I can't wait for that money to start flowing in. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I never ask you for anything. I wouldn't ask you fine folks for any money, but somebody forced me to put this app on here that you can provide me with a little bit of money should you wish to do so. And if you do, I'm going to donate this to my favorite military I'm going to donate this to my favorite military charity on your behalf. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Kaiser, all of that came crashing down when you ran into good old Tats. Yeah, that guy. The guy who heard your stories one too many times, the guy who is an actual military veteran, heard those stories and applied them to what I've experienced in my time in the military. And what did I smell?
Fucking Dr. Light, man. That was ridiculous.
I smelled bullshit, and I called you on it. And then more people started calling you on it. And even more people started calling you on it. And as luck would have it, you had everything, all of these plans to con people in believing you to be a wounded warrior, blow up like the IEDs you've never experienced, and outed you for the phony you are. And you're still a phony. Now you're using the sympathy card of, woe is me, I'm just a poor guy who's made a lot of mistakes, and I'll be here and I'm going to continue on no matter what those people that hate me say. Yeah, you're still playing the sympathy card. And that
he is as well, and that's completely true. I mean, look what he did, yeah, when that Fraudster troll thing finished. And he went straight on his channel, didn't he? And went, oh, I love you guys. And they were all like, oh, that was a total shit show. I can't believe they did that to you, Fraudster Wanker. I can't believe it. And he's like, yeah, well, I love all you guys for supporting me and whatnot and for sending me all your money and shit. I really, really love you all for it. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. My channel ain't going nowhere. All of those haters can go fuck themselves, even though I am a lying fucking cunt. Fuck off.
Money is going to continue to roll in because there are people out there who could care less about your military lies. But we all know who you really are, Michael. We know. You haven't fooled us even in the slightest. But there's only so much I can do. And for right now, we're going to continue on with this video.
I didn't like myself because, yeah, I victimized people. And we all know it's out there why I was struggling at that time. And I didn't ask anybody to donate I've never asked anybody to donate a damn thing to me. Go back and look at every one of my live streams.
No.
I've never asked anybody to give anything to me, ever. I didn't realize till I started watching it that just how badly those people were being victimized. And I felt that them being victimized under the cloak of some nonsense. I don't know.
People have literally been saying that, David, in the comments. They've been saying, but I like how he goes after the Fraudster, so I'm going to stay sub to him. What? Whatever.
Like, if I could help those people fight back against them a little bit, that maybe it would earn me a reprieve one day.
Yeah, some cloak of some nonsense. You said it best. And of course, I rearranged your words slightly to drive home the point, because I believe that you never admitted to any wrongdoing whatsoever as far as your military service or anything else during the Fraudster troll stream. So I'm trying to make it so you can tell everybody what it was that you did wrong. And I don't think you feel sorry for people that are victimized, because as I stated before, you built a channel based on the lie that you are a career U.S. Army soldier.
Yeah, actually, that's well put, and that's true, isn't it? You get subscribers, then you get monetized, and you allow for super chats. Because I had to flip the switch to be allowed, to make super chats a thing and memberships and all that. So yeah, but in theory, I'm asking for money, and so's he. So yeah, you're right.
U.S. Army Ranger who was wounded in Afghanistan several times, received 9 surgeries related to those injuries. And you were hoping to cash in on that lie. And you still are. You still are. Because even though people now know that you are not who you said you were as far as your military service, they still feel sorry for you because they like what you stand for when it comes to anti-auditing. But are people really that butthurt over a camera where they can ignore somebody who tried to con people out of their money based on a bunch of bullshit? Man, I'm starting to lose faith in the world a little at a time. And it's people like you who add to that angst, the mistrust that people have throughout the world, especially when it comes to being online on social media, such as places like YouTube.
Fraudster Wrangler. Also,
let me tell you, I had to read that and then just sort of start from the beginning again. So yeah, I get it. That's actually quite funny. It just took me a second.
Is Michael William Kaiser. Michael's been making a lot of military claims on his YouTube channel, and a lot of veterans had questions about it because most of them really didn't make a lot of sense. He said he had 3 tours in Afghanistan. I'll say this. I'm a disabled veteran. I'm rated 40% with the VA. And anybody that thinks I'm stealing valor, I highly, highly encourage them to report me to the VA and the Office of the Inspector General. I've been doing stolen valor investigations for quite a while. I never had a problem telling everybody on a chat, in a live that I have PTSD. I have been injured. I've had 9 surgeries, 2 gunshot wounds, and I still have frag next to my spine. I've been doing stolen valor investigations for quite a while.
I've got PTSD and I've had 9 fillings and I've still got whatever they used to put in your fillings stuck in my mouth. It's terrible. It's proper traumatic. I've got to go dentist again, in a few weeks. I'm devastated.
Whatever, dude. It's the same old garbage. It's all one big conspiracy. Service connected. I banged out 9 surgeries in 8 years. I have half a slug in my left shoulder. I still have frag in my lower back. I've been doing stolen valor investigations for quite a while. I effed up. I mean, and I don't want to ever forget about it.
Well, I've got something in my lower back, I'm going to get my husband to knock it out for me.
Michael caught my attention with some of the things that he said and done and spewed. So he was claiming from 2000 to 2008, and then he was med boarded either 2008, 2009, whatever. I've heard multiple different time frames. So I did the deep dive on the Department of Defense Manpower Database, also known as SERA. And what I found was the first one I looked at, this is dealing with his U.S. Army Reserve time. It was pretty short.
Actually, hi, Hank, how you doing? Hi, good morning, Jim. I never know how to say it. I'm sorry. Hi.
It was very short. And he did show up. It was for the Army Reserve. And he had an active duty start date of June 18th, 1998. So through another Freedom of Information Act request to the National Guard, they actually provided me a copy of his U.S. Army Reserve DD-214. And I have that here. Kaiser Michael William, U.S. Army Reserve, grade, rate, or rank, PV1, E1, pay grade. He was with B Company, 2nd of the 10th Infantry TRTC, which is a BCT company at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. So he was in basic training and released.
Ain't a tour 2 years, which I didn't know, but I think I know that now from something that I might have watched, but I might be remembering wrong. So let me know, because I thought a tour would just be a year, but I'm sure I found out that it was 2 years. I don't know, could be wrong. Anyway, if he was in like the army or whatever for 15 years, wouldn't he have done more than 3 tours? I don't know. I just don't know nothing. I know nothing.
I'm sure there was some embellishment in something.
You reckon? Fuck me.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about stolen valor. So in general, it's not a crime to lie about military service just to impress others. Doing so may be morally reprehensible, but the deception isn't enough to find someone or put them in jail. However, stolen valor is a crime as it's impersonating a military member or officer. So what is stolen valor? This term describes making false claims about performing military service, earning military awards or medals, being a prisoner of war, and other details.
Josh, that's not fair. My fucking dentist don't give me shit. Honestly, painkillers, no, just take paracetamol. That's it. You're lucky if you get antibiotics. It's fucking, I swear. Dentists are all, masochists, isn't it? People that, get sexual pleasure from inflicting pain. With consent, obviously. I think it's masochists. All dentists are masochists. I need to remember to look in the crotch area and see if he's proper getting it. Is it sadist? What's a masochist then? I thought sadists were the ones that like to receive it. Was it the other way around? Fuck knows. You know what, though? Yeah, one of those.
That aren't true. Politicians, judges, celebrities, anti-war activists, veteran groups, officials, community...
receiver. That actually makes more sense, doesn't it? Sadist, yeah, you're right. Okay, I get it now.
Leaders and average citizens have all been exposed for lying about their military service records. The issue became so prominent that in recent decades, the United States passed legislation making stolen valor a crime, first in 2005, with an amendment in 2013.
I know, Bex, I'm kind of getting the impression these days that fucking, in America, it just, well, it's not these days so much. I think people are trying to get on top of it, isn't there? They were handing out painkillers that they shouldn't be handing out, like fucking sweets, basically, and that's why there's a massive opiate addiction problem, isn't there, in America? Don't get me wrong, yeah? Britain, we've got our own opiate addiction problem, but it's smack. Hi, Rampage, how you doing? It does happen that people get prescribed and get addicted to opiate painkillers, but it's not as common. If you're an opiate addict, you're most likely a smackhead.
In 2005, this act made it a federal misdemeanor to falsely...
He is Rocket Catch. That's exactly that film was based on his real life, honestly.
Represent the earning of U.S. military decorations or medals. The statute was effective at uncovering fraud, but the Supreme Court struck it down in the United States versus Alvarez case. In this case, the judge ruled that the arrest and prosecution of a citizen for wearing unearned military awards without criminal intent violated their constitutional right to free speech. So Then we come to the amendment to that law in 2013. The 2005 law did not account for intent, so it was amended following the Supreme Court ruling. The Stolen Valor Act of 2013 specifically makes it a crime to falsely claim military service, embellished rank, or earned awards with the intent to obtain
I've never come across people here either selling opiate painkillers. It happens, but I've never come across it. But I'll tell you what, I can sell my amitriptyline and my diazepam if I wanted to. I don't want it because I like them, but I could sell them. Things like sedatives, sleepers and stuff like that, we can sell them piece to piece. People buy them, people love them. Pregabalin as well, people love them. And Zopiclone, oh god, yeah, you've got to really get on your doctor's good side to get them now. I get them now and then, but not all the time. So in my defense, yeah, I have massive issues sleeping, so
property or other tangible benefits. Under this amended act, the fraudulent claims regarding military service are subject to a fine,
because of my PTSD from all the fillings and that I've had,
imprisonment for up to 1 year, or both. The Valor Awards specifically mentioned in the act include the Medal of Honor, the Distinguished Service Cross, the Navy Cross, the Air Force Cross, the Silver Star, the Bronze Star, the Purple Heart. I don't have a Purple Heart.
I don't have
Combat
Purple
Action
Heart.
Ribbon, Combat Infantryman's Badge, Combat Action Badge, Combat Medical Badge, and Combat Action Medal. Now, let's go back to the...
Do we even get Vicodin over here? Or is it called something different? Hi Kelly, how you doing? I have no idea. By the way, yeah, I actually do have PTSD, so I didn't want to cause any offence to anybody. Obviously, it's not from the dentist. So don't anybody think that I'm taking the piss. I am taking the piss, but I'm taking the piss because I kind of can, if you get me. So yeah, just wanted to say that.
The words embellished rank. Did you do that, Mr. Kaiser? I believe you did, because you claimed that you were a staff sergeant. Did you claim the Combat Action Badge? Yes, you did, because you claimed to be in combat.
What's a
Did you
liar?
claim the Combat Action Ribbon? Yes, you did, because you claimed to be in combat. Anyway, the other part of it is someone would have to prove that you used all of these embellishments to obtain money, property, or other tangible benefits. Well, I think if we really looked closely at what you've done here, I believe you did. But that's not up to me. That would be up to a court of law. And I'm sure the Master Sergeant is going to probably pursue that if he can. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up for all of you folks wondering about stolen valor and how it all works. So let's continue on.
Really, Bex? I did not know that. I knew they used to be prescribed as antidepressants. I know that. And then, the new style antidepressants come along and they're better. So you used to have to prescribe like really high doses of amitriptyline as antidepressants. I am prescribed them for pain and because they do help you sleep. So it's like, a 2-for-1 kind of thing. But my dose isn't like the kind of dose which they used to give people for depression. What am I on? I have 25 milligram tablets. I'm supposed to take 3 a night. So, yeah, man.
And listen to little Private Kaiser talk about, once again, how he was...
I genuinely did not know that, Bex. I'm going to look I believe you are, by the way. I'd like to look into it further, though, because, I'm all like, woohoo, yay, give me the meds. I didn't know that. Hi, Enzo, how you doing, mate? So I appreciate that. I will check that out, because, yeah, I certainly don't want that. Oh, my daughter, you know what, Lemon Tart, that's really weird, because my daughter is going through the same at the moment, although she's really, really glad, yeah, because she was in IB for last week, and she was convinced that she was going to have that issue while she was in Ibiza, and she didn't. She had it when she got back with a vengeance. So, hey, but I've got a lovely Ibiza lighter, which is great, because I collect clipper lighters, so, yeah, I should add some of them to my Amazon wish list, shouldn't I? Actually, genuinely do. I went into a shop once, yeah, I don't know about in America, but any of you Brits know, you go in a shop and they have them yellow spinny round stands with all the clipper lights on them. And I went in a shop once and I decided to buy the whole set of lights. There's always 4 to a set, like a design You know what I mean? Different designs, different collection. That's the one. And I went in there then to get the thingy, and I just jokingly said to him, "Don't suppose you got a spare one of them hanging around, have you?" As a joke, and he just pulled one out under the counter. So yep, I've got it. It's happy days. It's not full because I ain't found all my lighters yet because they're all over the place, scattered all over the place. But it will be pretty full soon, I think. I really like triple lighters. I didn't even mean to start collecting them. I just used to buy them, and then eventually I started paying attention to like the designs on them and whatnot. So I really like them. So yeah, man, happy days.
Blown up by an RPG and broke his tibia.
I am literally waiting for that, church, honestly. Although when my mum went through it, it was just, a pain in the arse. It's not like just one day it all stops, is it? It's like, it goes on and off and on and off and on and off. And for my mum, it went like on and off for a couple of years or so. And that's shit. I'm looking forward to the days where I don't have to worry about that anymore. Me and my husband can get down to it as much as we like. No worrying about getting pregnant, all right? Happy days. I have got enough kids. I do not need any more. And I'm fucking 40. I ain't having no more kids. Hi, conspiracy. How you doing? And just, bring it on. I'm 40. Come on, bring it on. I want it. Sooner rather than later.
Broke my leg. We took RPG.
Blown up by an RPG and broke his tibia.
I had broke my leg. We took an RPG round at the grill. And that took us from doing about 70 miles an hour to nothing in less than a second. And the warhead just absolutely smashed the engine back. It snapped the transmission from the damn drive shaft. It pushed the entire engine and transmission back about 8 inches. And when it did that, it knocked the damn firewall in. I broke my leg a half inch under the knee. And I didn't know about it for 3 weeks. I got to see wasn't a doctor, it was some other, it was like a Dr. Light.
Dr. Light.
And Dr. Light? Physical something, but not therapist or anything like that. But he told me I sprained my MCL and to just wrap it up. And that was that.
5 hours later.
About 3 weeks later, we were off of rotation. And
I think I know that guy. I think I know the guy that you're talking about. He's the same guy that they used to fix the cars in East LA. They call him Mickey Mouse.
I'm just glad that I never saw that individual again because it was 20 days later. Now, keep in mind, I didn't know I had a broken leg, so everything else was I was on that broken leg for 3 weeks in full battle rattle, and I didn't know about it for 3 weeks. Day one of my 2-day rotation off, I was going to get a shower, and I was in damn pair of PT shorts, and first sergeant saw it. And he called me over there, and I started to limp to him. He went, nope, sergeant, you stay there. Yes, stop. And he come over, took one look at my leg, and said, "Get your smart ass." Yes, thank you.
Right, it's at that point that we know that it's definitely a bullshit story, because nobody would ever say to him that he's smart. Let's be honest.
He was a physician's assistant. They got the first sergeant, and I don't know. I know, Jerry, we talked. You haven't, but I don't remember if you spent any time in the military corrections. But when you're a staff sergeant and your first sergeant tells you to go do something, you go do it, and you jump, snap shit, and do it. In my case, I wasn't jumping, but I went ahead and I limped on back to the med shed, and they X-rayed it and came back in with a 10 pair of crutches. I'm like, right, bro. So that 3 weeks, it was a diagonal break on my tibia, half inch under the knee joint, diagonally all the way across, and then I had a linear fracture. Now that runs along your bone. That one was like 6 inches long and almost a quarter inch wide.
1 eternity later.
Yes, I have been shot.
And were you a ranger?
No.
Yeah. Were you shot? Yeah, I was shot. Okay. Were you shot in combat? Were you in the war? What war were you in? Were you in service? Did you see action?
Oh, no, rocket couch. No, the story is, it's that the medic checked him out and said, you just got a sprain, just wrap it up and be on your way. That's it. There's no mention of anybody that was in the vehicle with him when this RPG hit the vehicle and just made it stop suddenly, just like that. And he walked on it in full battle rattle. That's what it's called. And I couldn't remember it the other day. Fucking battle rattle, for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. On a broken weight-bearing bone. Oh my God, the thought of it proper makes me cringe. I just imagine, oh God, honestly. It's not bones, right? But Hostel, the first Hostel film, when that lad gets the back of it. Oh God, just now it makes fucking hell, man. Honestly, it's took me years to get over this. I don't even know why I'm doing it to myself. It took me fucking years after watching that all my husband had to do is just start talking about it, and I just used to freak out. I can't stand it. And then he gets the thing done to the back of his, and he tries to walk. I can't say it. It really bothers me. Yeah. So it's like this with his broken leg. And he's walking on it for 3 weeks. That bullshit, me. In 3 seconds, the fucking bone would have snapped and it'd be sticking out his fucking skin, which makes me feel sick. Ugh, God. I'm so squeamish. The older I've got, the more squeamish I am. I used to be sound when I was younger. I reckon it comes with knowledge or something. When you get older, you know more and you understand more, and so you can imagine it more, and it's just, no, I don't like it.
Hello? Did you see action? He's not there? Were you in a war?
I didn't hear the last part, Dave. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bullshit.
You were in the service. You said you were shot. Did you get shot while you were in a war? What war were you in that you got
I've
shot?
answered all that. I'm going to on that. I answered all I'm going to on that, Dave. I'm not talking. I'm right here.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm asking you.
I would but if I broke any bone, it could be my toe. If I broke any bone, I would cry like a baby, and I think they'd have to sedate me. Broken bones are not my thing. Can't stand it. The whole thought of it. Oh God! Films these days, when just I don't know if somebody just has an accident, or if they're being tortured, or they've been injured, whatever, in a film, and you just know that that's just broken their bone. I don't even have to see anything gory. That's irrelevant. You know that bone is broken. That's me done. That's me closing my eyes, covering my ears. Or if I know it's coming, closing my eyes and covering my ears so that I can't see or hear it. And I have to get my husband to tell me when it's over so that I can feel it. I am a fucking pussy when it comes to that shit. So there we go. Oh, that's horrible. You broke your leg in 3 places. Oh my God. We've got to move on from broken bones, honestly.
Give you a bona fide question. Well, do I have to go back through all your live streams to find out?
Yep.
Why don't you just answer the question?
Just answer the question.
And then you didn't tell me. You didn't tell this group. You haven't told this panel.
You ain't told me.
It's a simple question. Just answer it. What war were you in that you got shot?
Poof.
You shot yourself?
I'm trying to answer. Can you hear me?
He was in the war on drugs.
Oh, okay.
No, we can't hear you. We're gonna wait. Say your piece. Say your piece.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
By the way, I am being a bitch. I don't give a shit about anybody being a drug addict. We all make mistakes. Shit happens. I don't care about that. I've fucking done enough shit myself and got myself into enough problems myself. So I ain't gonna... I'm taking a piss, but he's a fucking liar. So basically he's just opened it all up for me to be able to take the piss out of anything that I want, basically. I'll take the piss out of him being a criminal. I've been a criminal. I'll take the piss out of him doing drugs. I've done drugs. I will take the piss out of him for everything. We've all lied, for example. But fucking hell, man. Give it up.
Hear you?
Hey, can you hear me?
We can hear you, man.
Dave, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh God. Oh, he's playing down. His headset doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
I yell a lot for the 5. I want my money back to a Wrangler you stole from me. I sent you money thinking you were a wounded vet. How is that not theft?
Wrangler?
Are you there?
Sprained ankles, lemon tart, are fucking agony. Swell up like foot, don't they? And they're fucking agony. And you cannot walk on them. But this hero, this Rambo, as YouTube community people, we should consider ourselves lucky that a real life Rambo chose our community to be a part of. We really should.
I'm here. I didn't know you were asking me a question.
Yeah, I mean that question is from someone who gave you money.
Absolutely, Rampage.
It's directed towards you.
Well, first of all, I am a disabled veteran.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, aside from corrections and Blackheart, I never asked for anybody for anything. Okay, Miss Navy girl. I said that all donations.
Holy shit! I still didn't get. I don't know whether you answered. Is it Gimmo or Jimmo? I'm sorry. I always worry about saying people's names wrong. So if you can let me know, I'd really appreciate it. Hi, I said hi to you earlier, and I've seen you before. I've seen you about before, but yeah, thank you for being here. And I didn't know that, and that's horrible. That's even more cringer. If he broke it the way he said, it'd gangrene, and the fibula would break too. Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God, that's nasty. You've had your nose broken a few times, and you don't know why. But I got this old friend, yeah, but he lived with me for ages, so he calls me his sister. He's my brother, that's it. And yeah, I love him. Everybody loves him, but especially when he was younger, he could be a right annoying cunt. and his nose got broke so many times that it's now like a flattened thing on his face, bless him. And no, I don't know, Goff. I just don't know why. I just can't imagine why.
That went to my Cash App would go to a veteran charity. Was what I said.
Okay.
And did they go to a recognized charity? No, but the less than $100 that has been sent to my Cash App since I started the channel, better than 8 times that, went to another veteran. He's actually in this chat right now.
It's not a fucking veteran charity, though, is it? He was your producer. He's on about Foul Cats. That's his producer. That he was his producer. That he was paying to be a producer. So that's a fucking veteran charity. Fuck me.
I've seen a lot about your service. I've seen a lot that they're saying you don't have any service. You're saying you do. You won't answer the question. You know, I'm a veteran, 20 years, and
thank you for your service. Yeah, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not looking for that, but thank you. I appreciate that. But when you won't answer if you've been in combat, I've been in combat. That makes me worry, dude. And coming from a veteran who sacrificed a whole lot of shit and am 100% disabled, I'm telling you, you got to answer the questions, or I don't know what to say. Please don't tell me that you can't answer that question.
I didn't say I couldn't answer it, Navy girl. I said, yeah, that's another way to say it. I said I've answered all I'm going to answer on it.
Yeah,
have you been in combat?
People
well, you haven't here, though. Well, you know, you didn't answer. It's like that's what it expects people to do. It expects everybody to just watch all of his live streams, hours and hours and hours of live streams, just to maybe be able to pinpoint the tiny little times where he says something. It's not good enough. This was his opportunity to literally answer all the questions. Excuse me, that was a massive bug. Answer all the questions. And he just refuses. Fuck, it drives me crazy.
Have been doing this for the last month, had the opportunity to come and speak to
Logan, hello, my love.
me. They didn't.
Okay.
They wanted to just make clickbait out of it instead of coming to talk to me, which they didn't.
Okay, that's fair.
And at this
But
point,
I'm coming to you.
you're coming to me like
That's it, right? That's what I said yesterday. It is like, wow, the technical difficulties. When Dave was asking him about, you know, what war would you win and whatnot. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Dave, can you hear me? What? He knew that people could hear him. Just, oh God, that was embarrassing. I genuinely felt embarrassed, even though it weren't affecting me, obviously. But I felt embarrassed. That was ridiculous. I mean, fucking hell, man. It kind of seems really, really childish. Jesus in his 40s, man. Grow the fuck up. Which I know is shit. None of us want to grow up. I'm here acting like an immature twat right now, but on the plus side, I ain't been out here for being a fucking lying cunt.
and that's fine. But people that want real answers would come to me directly.
Hey, Jinmar. That's it, then, yeah? Cool. Happy days. King of French. I have no idea what that is.
Right now, I'm friggin' shaking.
No, you're good. You're good, Navy girl. Thank you, Purple Dragon, for the 5. Fraudster Wanker, reshot in service or fleeing.
Jinmar? Like that? Jinmar. Is it like that? Let me know.
Crime scene.
1 eternity later.
I was not shot fleeing the crime scene. I was shot in the front of my damn torso. Christ's sake.
2. How did he do 3 tours of duty and not pass basic?
That's you saying that, not me.
He never completed his basic training.
What vehicle got hit by the RPG?
Asked and answered.
I'm real sympathetic to people who served in the military. And I know I heard opioids mentioned earlier. And is that maybe part of the reason you got into this mess was because of an addiction that you got while serving your country?
I didn't get the addiction until after I was out of the military.
Okay. I want to make sure.
Hey, Joe. How you doing?
You know, you're kind of getting beaten up.
No, it had
deal with the military a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get into being addicted to painkillers until after I started having surgeries.
But surgeries came from the military injury, right?
I never had a problem telling everybody on a chat, in a live, that I have PTSD. I have been injured. I've had 9 surgeries, 2 gunshot wounds, and I still have frag.
Oh, get fucked, mate. I've given birth 7 times without any fucking pain relief. Thank you very much. I am so much more a hero than you, so do one. Just putting that out there.
Next to my spine. No, it came from when I got into the VA. They gave me a medicine combination that gave me a seizure disorder. And every time I would have a grand mal seizure, most times for some reason I'd be standing up.
Be moving on to a vintage deleted video Chille soon, Joe. Maybe stick around. It might be funny.
And when I would have the seizure, I would fall and land on something, break something. And it was a grand total of 8 surgeries in 7 years, 7.5 years.
We took RPG round at the grill.
I've
7.
got 9 surgeries in 8 years. I have half a slug in my left shoulder. I still have frag in my lower back. I was not shot fleeing the crime scene. I was shot in the front of my damn torso. Christ's sake.
How about the gunshot? Was it combat or not? See, when you don't answer right away.
I didn't. You dropped out for a second. Get back. I didn't hear your question.
So the gunshot wound. Let's just clear the air. Was it combat related or not?
Just didn't have no better to do, you know what I mean? So, fuck it. You're a taxi driver. Only on a second saying, can't you two get a TV? You know, just saying.
Yes. No, they came from when I got into the VA. They gave me a medicine combination that gave me a seizure disorder. All right, look. I was deployed. It wasn't combat related. It wasn't active in It wasn't active.
Absolutely. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, the whiskey went down the wrong hole. Absolutely one page. And, you know, we're all here to have a laugh and all this, that, and the other. But, yeah, that's very, very true. The only thing he broke was our trust. There's not much of this left, church. I'm going.
Engagement with an enemy of this country. But yes, I was deployed when it happened. He never completed his basic training.
Absolutely, Joe. That's the issue. He really, really does.
And he was separated. Now, his separation date this period was
Hey, Douglas, how you doing?
July 22nd, 1998. He had a total period of service, or a net active service this period, 1 month and 5 days. No overseas.
23 pints of lager would do that. I mean, fucking hell, though. How many times did you have to go to the toilet? Lager goes right through me. 23 pints of lager, yeah, I'd have had to go to the toilet at least 30 times, at least. But I'd have been fine. I wouldn't have fell over, right? I'd still walked home. I can fucking drink. I ain't too bad at it. I get a bit lively and shit, but I don't slur, and I can walk straight, so yeah, happy days.
He's no foreign service, no sea service. Yeah, and he had a data rank of June 4th, 1998. So that's when he signed his contract, I believe, and became a private PV1. So decorations, medals, badges, citations, and campaign ribbons awarded or authorized. He has none. Nothing follows. His military education, course title, number of weeks and months and year completed. He has none, and nothing follows. Because he has been collecting for veterans organizations, or that's what I get from his YouTube channel, from his About or whatever. And people have been donating to him to give to veterans organizations. Guys, cut out the middleman. That keeps people from scamming you. If you're going to give to DAV or any other...
You know what, Bex? I was actually going to ask you, is that a thing? So to have drug-induced epilepsy, he would have had to take his meds long-term to cause a permanent chemical change. Really? So I don't know why I'm saying really. I believe you. I trust you. Absolutely. So just more bullshit then? Do we think? Kind of sounds like it, doesn't it? He is great, Joe. Absolutely. And I think it's tonight he is going... Well, he's going to be back with more stuff about Fraudster Wanker.
Veteran organization, give directly to them. You don't need a middleman to do it. 2005, and it was with the Army National.
Hey, Terry, I was talking about you last night. Not in a bad way or anything, by the way. Been watching vintage Chille, been watching his meltdown in the airport that he deleted. We've got it, because delete lows is awesome. Yeah, so we've been sort of watching bits of that. And there's a bit where he's like, he chose your name and he paid you to do this and blah, 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 and all this, that, and the other. And it's just so sad. Like, for him, I mean, it's just so pathetic. So, hi, though. How you doing? And yeah, everybody do what Terry says, look, hit the like button.
And active duty start date of March 1st, 2005, and active duty end date November 29th, 2005. He was discharged.
Yeah, I think that's like midnight my time.
From basic training for this term of service. I'm putting this out there as vetted, verified data and information. While he was on active duty going through basic training, he received a disability, which would account for his VA disability, so he never completed his basic training.
I don't have a Purple Heart.
I was quite social and all, Golf, but I think that's like a polite way of saying that was promiscuous.
The way I arranged this video was to describe how Fraudster Wanker continued to lie up until the very, very end. And he still has to come out with the truth 100%, unedited, unfettered. He has not done that yet. So there are still people out there that doubt whether or not he is telling the truth. Because let's face it, there are a lot of people who bought into his bullshit and really don't want to let go to the legend that was frauded Wrangler Staff Sergeant wounded in combat, walked 3 weeks on a broken tibia. I mean, all of that is hard to give up. And the fact that you donated money believing that would break my heart as well. Special thanks goes out to first.
Mine was between my first and second husband, Goff, and you know, I fucking got good at it, so that's I didn't do too bad bagging a bloke now and then. Apparently I was a bit of alright, fuck knows. I don't fucking know. I think I've got a bit of a big nose, to be fair, and fat thighs, but you know, nobody's perfect. Right, let's move on to the shitty shit. Oh dear me, oh shit, did I like that or not? Yeah, cool. So, let's have a little look. I'm singing, it's wicked, isn't it? There we go.
But do AZ or Condon participate here? Community tab. This next one's right here.
Yeah, my husband says that as well, guys. I know, for K doing. He says that. At the end of the day, yeah, you can be a bird and you can actually look any way, sort of thing. You know, you might be a bit large or a bit too thin or just whatever, but birds could pull so easily and have sex so easily, whereas blokes, he's all too shy, to be fair, yeah, and his girls are too fucking picky, so you need to, the way to get a bird, yeah, is be good with, like, the gift of the gab, basically. It's not about how fit you look and everything, it's about when you make them laugh or compliment them in a cheeky way and stuff like that. Just saying, if any young'uns are listening, there we go. I've just educated you all.
Here. We step back where this ends. Beg for Chille to find him. 1 second, guys. Sorry, some of these are duplicates. Okay. I'm both relieved and also laughing my ass off that Chille can't seem to get anything right. You're relieved I can't seem to get anything right?
Yeah. Oh, bless him. Is he not going to go on about how he got everything right?
I guess that didn't age very well. Michael Berrettini is Michael Berrettini. Andrea Langston is Andrea Langston. Tomorrow's reveal for your next troll is even better than these two. And I'm going to put a picture up of...
Was this when he was talking about the second prong and the third prong and stuff like that? And when one boot, was it? The second, I can't remember his words. Was it the second boot is going to fall soon? That kind of thing. I can't remember. It was so stupid though. Has AZG girl been sued? As she fuck. As she fuck. Has he succeeded yet in suing anybody? As he fuck. So, yeah, Chille. What that person said was completely right.
Their house, I'm going to put a picture up of their full, everything about them. I'm going to dox them entirely. And by the way, I'm not just doxing here, I'm doxing you on the back channels too. On every back channel I have, I'm sending your information off to everybody.
Oh, it definitely helps, Bex, but it's just, I don't know, I think girls ain't so superficial like that kind of thing. We're not, like blokes go for a bed that they think is all pretty and fit and shit. Whereas a bloke could actually talk us round even if he ain't that good looking. It happens. Unless it just happened to me, I don't know.
You guys want to play? Let's play. I'm on vacation. I got plenty of time right now. I just asked because I think everyone has a different threshold when he or she considers someone doxed. Well, I'm going to put a picture of your house up, and then we'll see if you consider that house. Okay, where does it end? Okay, sorry, didn't read that before. I'm angered. Discovery is a lot less of a bitch when YouTube has conveniently memory hold all of your content. Exactly correct. Just the basic act of, you seem to be trying to equate the two actions. I can't see it. Just the basic act of doxing. Forget about how far Chille goes. You do not seem to be looking balanced, or am I misunderstanding something? Nah, I'm looking for balance. I just don't know where this ends for the good of everyone involved. Don't give them the reaction. Give them the piece of cake. It's a lie, you know? So they just openly lie over there, and they're okay with it. You seem to be looking for balance, though. Am I misunderstanding something? It's the standard claim of both-sidism. Right. It's not both sides. I asked these fucking people to leave me alone. I said, leave me the fuck alone. You guys decide you want to play games. And now what they're doing is they're duplicating my logo, duplicating my trademark. They're using my name to delete laws. But I'm not the alpha? You sure? I'm not the man? Are you sure? Because it looks like I am. Isn't there full pages, channels dedicated to me? So then who's the man? Okay.
Is there? Is there 4 pages and channels dedicated? Yeah, there is actually, and they're all awesome. You know what? Fuck it. I dabble in other things here and there, but Chille, you're fucking hilarious, bruv. It's your own fault. You're so funny because you're so fucking stupid, and so yes, there are whole channels and whatever dedicated to you, but it's because you're a fucking idiot. I mean, you shouldn't be proud.
And if I wasn't, then why are you here? If I'm
Hey up, Bob, how you doing?
not the man, then get the fuck out of here and never come back.
Oh, he said a bad word. Did you hear that? Oh my God, Chille swore. Can't believe it. It's just so bad. I never swear, ever.
You can't. You can't stop. Because you know you're watching history happening because we're going to end torture cuffs. We're going to change this bullshit system. That's what's happening. So... Chille Liquor asking for receipts. You can't make this shit up. Nobody's a Chille Liquor. That seems to be a problem here. Asking a question and some turn it into much hate they can spew in the questionnaire. Very strange. I didn't grow up like
Fucking questioner, you dickhead.
that, I guess. I enjoy debate.
Literally just said questionnaire. Oh, bless him. Bless him.
As it does lead to knowledge,
In
which
fact, I'm going to go all southern for a second. I'm going to go, oh, bless your heart. I know that wasn't very good, but there we go.
all of us asked for. A troll's got a troll. I would love to find out who this person is and dox him. I would love to. I generally block on detection. Oh, really? I generally block them on detection. But I thought you were a free speech person over there. Thought everything was free speech over here. Not free speech? You guys wanted to play this?
It fucking was Doctor Who. Hi, by the way. I was talking about that, I think it was yesterday or the day before or something like that, because I instantly filled it in. Instantly. Filled it in and sent it off and got a response, but then didn't get nothing else. I was devastated.
Game. Are we having fun yet? Because I'd rather get back to my mission.
Thank you, Sue. You is super mod. Thank you. Appreciate it. I need to... Yeah, wait there. Right, I'm going to unmod you for a second. I'm going to try. Right, remove. There we go. Has that worked? Come on, then. There we go. Right, so now I'm going to... Oh, shit, what have I just done? No. Oh, no! I just unmodded Ironton Auditor instead. Fuck's sake, man. Sorry, Ironton Auditor. Give me a second. It's hard work, isn't it? Let him play for a second.
Why don't you go find a fucking life? And then David Omo. You guys want to see David Omo's shit? Check this out. You want to see a guy, literally, someone wrote me today and said, I think David Omo...
Oh my fucking God. You already were managing mod, yeah, and I've just removed it. I'm so sorry. I'm fucking useless at this. Oh my days. There we go. There you go. You're back as managing mod. Hi, Laura. How you doing?
in love with you. David, you are in love with me, brother. There's a guy. Hey, David, listen. High blood...
By the way, Chille's long finger. I don't think I said hi to you. I'm so sorry. Hi. I hope your finger's clean. I really do.
pressure, bad knee. If you agree to meet me somewhere, just me and you, no lawsuit, no restraining order. I'd just like to take your 145-pound ass and throw you in the trash can. That's what I'd like to do. If you agree to meet me somewhere, then we don't have to have any law, no government, no nothing. Just me and you, David. I promise I'll pick you up off the ground when we're done. Pick up your teeth off the...
You know what, yeah, I genuinely think, and I'm not even just basing this, I mean, I've been subscribed to Team Skeptic now for it might be 6 years, and it's not even just based on Irish Stephen's visit over there where apparently Team Skeptic beat the shit out of somebody. You could just tell. You can just tell that he is that kind of person. He may be small, but he'll fuck you up. So I would like, you know what, genuinely, yeah, I'd love to see it. It'd be fucking cool. Hi, Michelle, how you doing, love? Yeah, he'll fight David, but not Chad. Chad's a little bit too big and intimidating and muscly for him, isn't it? Just a little bit.
Brown, take you back into your little cottage, okay? Would love to, David. Would love to. Would love to. Listen, and people are like, oh, he's so violent. When did I ever say I wasn't? I told you guys I fought with Shamrock and Metzger. That was back in 1998, 97, 99. When
We love going to the shower with you, Sue. Thank you.
did I ever say I don't love fist fighting? I love it, just not on the street, not illegally. I don't love assaulting people. I don't love breaking the law, those things. But if I could get one of these
You are pretty scary, Terry, let's be honest.
beta boys, see, and I didn't want to do the thing with Chad Goo where we had some big, listen, we ended up doing it, but you know what? I'm going to smack this shit out of that guy one day. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, hey,
You
Terry.
had the fucking chance, bruv. You had the chance. It was organised. The belt was made. Tickets were sold. Contracts were signed. Where were you, Chille? Where were you? Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah. You had that high knee pressure problem, didn't you? Yeah. That was all Kate's fault. And somehow, I mean, I still can't understand how, but it was all Kate's fault. And the trolls. The troll mafia, sorry. Yeah. It was all our faults, basically. They had this high knee pressure, and so they couldn't fight Chad, and he was so disappointed. Which actually means that he was so fucking relieved. Hi, Dipbag, how you doing, love?
I went after you today. I showed everybody, Terry, that I paid you. I paid you, Terry. So here's the months I paid Terry. When I called him up to go to work, he wasn't out on the streets auditing, so I just paid him on April 20th. And then when he wasn't out on the streets, I paid him because he wasn't making any money. He was crying. Nobody's sending me any cash app. So I paid him.
Weird how he's not showing us the messages, is it? Isn't it? About, like, you know, where, oh, he's all crying and shit. Fuck off.
$50 on April 15th. He
I
wouldn't go out on
guarantee,
the
yeah, do you know what that probably is, yeah? That's people sending the money to Chille, saying send it to Terra. Chille would never send money voluntarily like that.
streets and work, so I paid him on April 8th, $100. Wouldn't go out on the streets, so I paid him.
Terry, we know, don't worry about it, bruv.
I paid the guy to be an auditor. I paid him.
Pedro.
Are the receipts fake?
Wish fucking somebody would pay me to be a YouTuber. It'd be fucking great. I need a Chille daddy. You know, instead of a sugar daddy, a Chille daddy. Yeah, man. I'd have to start finding one. Maybe I could just find an online sugar daddy. You know, one that I don't have to actually meet and actually have to do anything for. I can just, like, you know, put on my sexy voice and say provocative things and get loads of money after days.
That is on my Cash App, isn't it? And then at least $2,500 of the $3,000 that I raised is accounted for. It's still in my Cash App. Still
It's fucking hilarious.
my PayPal, still in my Venmo. Just wondering. I mean, I'm as transparent as can
Hey, Night Wolf, how you doing?
be. Has anybody ever complained that I raised money for them and I didn't get them the money? Deborah? Oh, wait a minute. I thought Chille hated women. Didn't I raise money for Deborah? Didn't I raise money for Christy Roan? Didn't I raise money? Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So if I hate women, why am I raising money for women? Why is that? How many men have I raised money for? How many? Tim Lyons wished I would raise money for him. I didn't raise him any money. I gave them over $500 from my hands to theirs.
Oh, so now you're making out that you're only helping women. Oh, that's it. What? What, do you think us birds need your help? Are you saying that we're the weaker sex? Is that what you're getting at? You're well sexist, Chille. Can't believe it.
keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Why can't we be real with each other? Michael Pettitini, are you going to stop lying to people, brother? And here's I want everybody to go to the 133rd page, 133rd. It's the 133rd band page, National Guard band page, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. I really love music. I really love musicians, but I got a band.
Fucking liar. Do you know what? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Because I mean, personally, well, I think that fucking music's awesome, and most people do like music. Sorry, I'm actually rustling through my medication bag at the moment. Right, so most people like music, yeah, but everybody likes different kinds of music. Although there's a few people that like all music. I'm one of them kind of people. I actually do like all music, but I like some more than others. But all music, I love it. But I have my favourites, and I think most of you know my favourites by now. It's the shit that gets me copyright struck. Or not copyright struck, copyright claimed, sorry. Anyway, what does he say, yeah? He'll say that he was driving along, and he was this. I've not heard him say anything like this for a while, but he used to say, drive along listening to something. And by the way, don't take this the wrong way, I've got no issue with that, that's fine. Listening to a podcast or something. Listening to a fucking lesson or something, or a fucking audiobook or something like that, do you know what I mean? Never listening to music, never. He had them headphones surgically attached to his head, and he never listened to music, ever. He does not love music, he's a fucking liar. Hi, what am I doing?
Nerd who's afraid to say where he is. Chille's dragging innocent people into this.
The whole calling people nerds these days has just fallen flat on its face, yeah? When I was a kid, and I was at school many, many years ago, the nerds were the geeks, and they were the ones that were really, really good at school, and they weren't bothered about being cool or, being in certain friend groups or, I don't know, you know what I mean? Just all that shit. I got on great with them, by the way, but I got on great with the most popular group as well. I was a bit like what I'm saying I am now, yeah? Just me. Community of me. I get on with people. I get on with most people. I do my thing, and people are welcome to join me, and that's it. I was the same in school. Fucking hell, man. Some of the nicest people that I ever sat with at lunch and shit were the so-called geeks, the so-called nerds. But the thing is over the last, fucking hell, man, it's been a long time since school, isn't it? Over the last 20 years, it's the fucking nerd lads that get the fucking girls, mate. So, you know what I mean? You say what you want to her. You ain't fucking seen a fucking fanny for what? Well, how old? He's nearly 50, innit? He ain't seen no fucking fanny yet since he was probably 15. Or birth. One or the other.
Actually, Michael Pettitini, you did that, bro, by not leaving me alone when you were warned. And Michael Pettitini, I give you the same deal I give Terry Nip. If you're willing to meet me somewhere, just me and you, no cameras, I won't sue you. No charges will be pressed. You can make all the videos you want about me. Just me and you, bro. Right here, right now. No knee surgery necessary, no blood pressure medication. Just me and you, Michael Pettitini. You meet me somewhere privately where there's no cameras, and I'm not going to sue you.
Oh, you're not going to sue
am I still afraid of
Chille? You've never sued anybody. Not successfully. Oh, God, it's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing, man. Yeah, not since the birth canal. Exactly.
Am I still afraid of men? Am I still afraid of men? Chad Goo, same thing.
Yes, you are.
Goes for you. Meet me somewhere privately. I'll come to your fight camp, Chad. I just can't stand that bitch, Chad Goo. I just can't stand him.
So why didn't you go and put him in his place? Why didn't you do that then, Chille? Please tell me. So just taking meds. Because I don't understand. Why didn't you do that? You hate him so much. You didn't do anything, though. And fucking hell, I talk to Chad sometimes. Not very often, yeah, but we talk sometimes. And it's when you're giving it all a big one in fucking Vegas and whatnot. And he's so past that shit. And he's so past you. He's a good bloke with a good job. with a family that he looks after and who fucking adore him. What have you got, Chille? Even now. I mean, this is then, but even now, what exactly have you got?
Shit, dude. You're so irrelevant. By the way, Chad Goo, now people will go to your page again. No one's going to your page anymore, Chad, because you're not about me. Because I'm not the alpha, but if
Hey, Tony, how you doing? Have I missed anybody? Sorry if I've missed saying hi to anybody.
you talk about me, then you get thousands of views. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it.
He was talking about the fucking fight with you because you asked for it. And so therefore, he talked about it. He talked about the stupid communication between you both. And he talked about you giving it a big un. And then he talked about all the contracts weren't getting signed. And then he talked about the contracts getting signed. And then he talked about the belt. And he talked about the organisation. And he talked about what was coming. And then do you know what he's done since, Chille? Nothing, because you're not important to him. His job and his family are important to him. Just shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
133 National Guard Band. I got a band nerd. I got a band nerd. Blowing his...
It's almost like he's never seen American Pie, because fucking hell, man. That one there, so-called band nerd, was pretty damn talented. Yeah, I've got them pictures somewhere. Cheers, delete loves. Appreciate that.
Tuba. Bring your tuba. Bring your tuba, Mike. So, okay, here it is. This is their Facebook page. Everybody go to this Facebook page. And here's the, let's see if they deleted my comment. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They deleted my comment. So on November 4th, Michael Paratini's picture was on here. It's not anymore. Oh, do me a favor, Marcy, who did you just respond to, Marcy? Who did you just respond?
Can't see the chat for a few minutes, by the way, so yeah, don't take it personally if I'm not responding to anybody.
That guy doesn't belong on my page. Get that guy off my page.
Oh, that guy's saying things that criticize me, so that guy doesn't belong on my page.
Guy out of here, scum bucket. Get him out of my page. Knights of Knee. I don't know where he is. Knights of NI. Block that piece of shit off my page, please. Can't stand him. I read your comments in Discord, dude. Piece of shit, loser. So.
Oh, you really don't like him, does it? Oh my god, that person fucking bothered him massively. That's awesome.
They scrubbed all the pictures of Michael Pettitini. Is there a let me ask you guys a question. Let me just ask you.
Go on then.
Is there a single guy with integrity in this group? Question mark. Why are you guys deleting Michael Peratini's pictures?
Why are you too lazy to type, man? Seriously, you stood there doing nothing. Just fucking type. What the fuck? Fucking hell, Nala, that stinks, man. You're a tramp. Fuck off. You dirty cat. Go on, spend time in me. No, bitch. See how you are? I'll fight you, I swear. And you know I'll win. Goddamn cats. You invented them. Money messing, she's great, but yeah. Ah, dear me. Yeah, we'll end with that, by the way. Chille's moody LeCroc BBC. Oh, dear me. Right, yeah, I'll end with that picture. I only downloaded one of them because I can't be asked to see where they are. But we'll end with that, just because we can, and it's all good to laugh. So yeah, happy days. I did screenshot this, didn't I? But let me just make sure. Just, you know, I can't miss that one. It's a little bit too good. Only a tad bit too good. Nala, there's nothing there, girl. What the fuck are you doing? Swear to God, man, my cat's stupid. All cats are kind of stupid, but you know. And you know, and any people that think the earth is flat, do you know why it ain't? Yeah? It's because the fucking cats would have pushed everything off the edge by now. And that's a fact.
It even got the name correct. It
I
even
might have just got my words completely wrong. Did I say the earth is flat?
spelled it correct. Michael Peratini's picks. There it is. There's my comment right there, guys.
Oh, well
That's
done.
to the men of the national.
Everybody, give Chille a round of applause. He left a comment. Well done, Chille. Well done. Chille finally achieved something. I'm so proud. I really am. I genuinely am proud. I feel like you know the first time you see your kid in a nativity play or something. So proud.
Guard. You couldn't all be a bunch of beta boy cucks. A bunch of cucks.
That was funny. You couldn't even say it properly just then. You can all be a bunch of beta mate. Yeah, that, yeah.
Defending a piece of shit like this guy, like Michael Pettini. But so what triggered me is listening to that beta boy Terry go on his video with AZ Jeep Girl and say, "Oh yeah, he only attacks women." Okay, Terry.
What went wrong?
Kentucky border, Terry. Meet me at the Kentucky border. Meet me there. I'm live.
Hey up, Chica. We're doing vintage Chille, and he deleted this video, so it's hilarious.
Can't talk right now. ... I'm coming back to the States. I'll see you soon. Where you at, Terry? You think you're a tough guy, Terry? Everybody knows Terry.
Whoa, what's gone wrong there? Sort your shit out, bruv.
It's a pussy, okay? Terry, you're no match for me, bro. We know that. So I'm not gonna meet you somewhere random because I'd end up breaking your neck and then I'm going to jail. I don't want to beat up some little girl. I mean, you literally weigh 100 pounds, Terry. So, but Michael Pettini's a big guy. He must weigh like 250.
Tell you what, though, yeah? Tell you what. Right, so... We take the piss out of Chille, don't we? Do we take the piss out of Terry? I don't think we do. We don't like Chille. I'd even go as far as to say we hate him. We like Terry. So, I think Terry's doing something right, isn't it? Fuck you, Chille.
With all the extra weight, I'm 220 right now, Michael Pettini. I'll bet you my 40.
Fuck off. You're at least 240.
8-year-old
Oh, no, maybe I'm thinking now. Now you're at least 240, maybe 250.
ass could take your 32-year-old ass and pile drive you. I'll bet you. I'll bet you. I'll bet you.
I'm sorry, everyone. He says pile drive. I think it's supposed to be, is it a wrestling move or something like that? To me, yeah, it's the kind of shit that I've seen on like porn websites and stuff. So, you know, pile drive this bird, and it's basically a bit of a gangbang. One bird, you know, multiple blokes, pile drive. Or just really hard, rough sex. And ain't no wrong with a bit of that. So yeah, Chille, pile drive that bloke.
I'll bet you a ham sandwich. I'll bet you a ham sandwich. I will bet you a ham sandwich.
Who fucking bets a ham sandwich? Fuck me. Oh, dear me. Right, you know what, yeah? I'm betting you all a bottle of whiskey, because I actually do need more, that you're going to piss yourselves laughing at the picture that I showed that we end with, okay? I'm betting you.
Dr. Hamzi. Good to see you, Dr. Hamzi. Jonathan Mitchell Music. Good to see you, JMM. Thanks for coming by.
Forget you all to owe me a bottle of whiskey. That's 30 bottles of whiskey, man. I'm like, what, that 30 weeks? How many weeks for the year? Is it 52? Fucking hell, man. That'll do me for like over half a year. Happy days. Oh. You know what? Yeah, this is a fucking good bet.
Anyway, so I guess I'm going after men now. I guess all week I've been going after, I just can't stand that piece of shit, Chad Goo. I always wanted to beat his ass. I just don't get
Are you okay, Levantart?
to do it in a cage now. But I'll head up to your fight camp because I still love fighting. I was fighting all this last couple of weeks in California with a buddy of mine, so I still have the shape. My knee's just messed up. But fighting pussies like you, if you actually fought me in a fair place where no one would stop us, I'd bounce you off the ground once or twice. It'd be over pretty quick. It always is over pretty quick. Because what people don't understand is that the first move is the most important. You throw someone on the ground, they bounce off the ground, and then they reconsider what they're going to do next. So, anywho, I just wanted to chime in with you guys. That's a fact. That's a fact, the tribe.
That's weird. Because, I don't know, that's strange. You should be able to source it, because if you buy something from the list, then it comes here, because that's why I've got 2 bottles of whiskey order. But unfortunately, I drink like a bottle of whiskey a week, so she says, muttering under her breath. I'm good though, I'm good. Promise I'm good.
The true patriot, that's a fact. Yeah.
It don't matter anyway, Goff. Like, I meant it. The thing that it says on my wish list, I ain't got no expectations at all. Anything I get's a fucking bonus, and I'm really grateful for it. I ain't got no expectations. Well, fucking don't need whiskey, but yeah, I've got no expectations.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that too. I can't say anything about Kate. I can't say anything about her losing her children, or apparently she was talking about doing drugs on her brother.
You already fucking did that. You literally already did that when we were watching this yesterday. You already did that. I talk about doing drugs. I've done drugs. I've done loads of drugs. I broke the law loads of times. I've been arrested. 4 times, I think it is. And all but one, I was absolutely guilty as a motherfucker. Do you know what else though? I'm also a mum. I'm also a grandma. But I still did all that fucking shit. And what? What, Chille? What? What are you saying? Don't understand.
Cass, I'm not against people doing drugs. I think drugs are a healthy thing. I think they're a good thing if they're done in moderation. But I don't think that...
Yeah, is that who it was? Church, right? I couldn't remember the names. And hi, Lisa, how you doing? But yeah, there was that thing, wasn't it, where he said that he trained with a certain somebody. But that name don't mean dick to me, by the way. I have no idea who that is. Ken Shamrock. But I'm assuming it's a big deal. And so I remember him claiming that he trained with a big deal. But it turns out that he didn't train with the big deal. He trained... he attended one of the big deal's courses or something. So yeah, man, yeah, Chille, yeah, you're a legend, buff. You're a legend.
Methamphetamines are a good drug, so I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna lie because
it's on my back page. So if your back page, links at the bottom, Amazon wishlist, just because. So
I'm afraid people won't like me. If you don't like me, fuck off.
It's actually called my YouTube and whiskey wish list. And the YouTube thing is because there is things on there that I want to eventually try and make my YouTube channel better. But it's stuff that I want to get myself, and it's not stuff that I expect anybody to get for me. But there's also whiskey on there, which, I ain't never going to say no to a bottle of whiskey, am I? So, you know what I mean?
But you won't. You're addicted. You're addicted, bro. You're addicted, bro.
Hey, Toda, me and you then, yeah, we're like other way round kind of thing. Because I used to be into vodka and I used to hate whiskey. But now I don't like vodka, and I like whiskey. Also, I could never drink vodka straight, but I can drink whiskey straight. So, fucking hell, man, I'm too old for magic mushrooms. Fuck that shit. You're a bad influence, you are, Toda. Fuck off. I used to swear to God, yeah, I think I might have told you all this before. I used to spend my pocket money when I was 13, 14 years old. I used to spend my Friday pocket money on LSD. My parents obviously didn't know that. But yeah, absolutely hammered. So, yeah, man. Been there, done that. Bit of ketamine. Ease, speed. Yeah, all the bad stuff. I was a raver, man. I did it all. Mushrooms, plenty.
You are straight.
Hello, how you doing? Let me chuck a spanner at your head. Give me a second. Everybody gets spanners here. And the reason is, yeah, it's not to stop people from saying shit. It's actually to encourage people to say whatever the fuck they want within YouTube guidelines. They're the only things that anybody can get fucked off for. Literally. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not that sensitive. And also, it was a big issue, yeah. I know it's working now. It's a terrible picture, though. It's a picture of me trying on sunglasses at fucking Inglemells Market. Makes my lips look good, though, doesn't it? And my nose looks small on him, which is awesome. But anyway, I was always... the avatar thing weren't working, so I was stuck being this blue man all the time. So because I was blue... everybody else got to be blue. And that's it. That's where the story started. I'll take care, Vex. Thanks for being here.
Straight addicted, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it would be one thing if you guys offered something, but you don't.
Oh, take care, Terry. Thank you for being here, mate.
They don't. They don't offer anything. They're just a bunch of cucks. They're just a bunch of cucks. Terry versus Ohio's got to go. So, Dr. Hamzi, you're going to be super stoked to hear about the things that I'm doing here. But it's already begun.
He hasn't he? He has officially told everybody that there is nothing down there. So clearly there's nothing down there.
We already have things going on now. So, yeah, I'd like to. But,
Yeah, it's vintage Chille though, Adrian. It's not new stuff. It's vintage Chille. This is when he did a fundraiser before and went to Colombia, which he's doing this year as well. So we're looking at vintage Chille, and he deleted this video, which means not everybody's seen it.
Terry Nip. Ironton Terry Nip. I guess I came after you, didn't I? I only go after women. I guess I'm only going after a woman when it comes to you. I mean, I guarantee you drop down that guy's pants. Guarantee it. I guarantee it. This big. Guarantee it. Anyway, I had to listen to that piece of shit bottom boy bitch who I funded, paid for his phone, gave him thousands of bucks.
Fuck that shit, Douglas. I swear to, well, I don't know, actually. I can be sensible when I need to be. What would piss me off is that if I live next door to an off-license or a liquor store, as you call them, and I couldn't afford it, but I can just see people out my window just constantly going in and out buying the booze, it starts to piss me off. So, yeah. I like a drink. Fuck it. Why not? Immature like wine. Yeah, right.
Go on there and say, I only take on women. Hey, Gloria, how you doing, hon? Nice to see you. That's why the supporters of this channel are women. That's why, right? That's why some of my biggest supporters are women, because I only want to attack women. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Just makes me sick to my stomach. Just makes me sick to my stomach. It really does, you know? Like, it just makes me sick. So, okay, if I'm not the alpha, stop using my logo. Stop calling yourself Delete Laws. If I'm not the leader, then don't use my shit. Don't use my name, don't use my logo, and don't use my brand. If you can give you...
It genuinely still blows my mind, yeah, that he actually thought this shit up in his brain and then decided to spew it and then thought that it was okay. Oh, then again, no, he must have realised it wasn't okay and that's why he deleted the video.
And then I watched this other guy, his whole channel. Oh, I want to get David Omo. Check this guy out. Check this guy out. Guy wrote me this morning and said, hey, Chille, guarantee you David Omo's gay. And I said, how do you know that? And he said, pull up his channel and take a look at it. And I was like...
Didn't we already do this? You already went through the whole, oh my god, Deep Skeptic's gay. Yeah, okay.
Really? I said, I don't want to look at that guy's channel. I already had to transcribe all of his videos. And he goes, no, dude, pull up his channel and take a look at it. So I actually did. Take a look at this.
Oh, no, he's boring.
I'm sorry that I did it. I didn't have that. But I did. I get paid by another auditor to go out and audit auditor Terry Nip's page, who was a paid auditor for Ironton. Do the people of...
I can't believe he's bitching about Terry again. Oh, I really got to him, didn't I?
Ironton know that he was getting paid? Does anybody know that? Any other auditor in the history of YouTube ever get paid by another auditor to go out and audit cops? Can anybody put a 1 in the chat if you think no auditor...
That's it, I knew I'd heard it. Is that where it was? I knew I'd seen it recently.
Ever gets paid. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't... If it's normal, the auditors have to make their own way. Put a 1 in the chat.
Cheers, Garth. I can't check until this is done, but I appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
If auditors are not supposed to be paid by other auditors, put a 1 in the chat. Just put a 1 in the chat. Because it's true. I shouldn't have had to pay him to go out on the streets, but I did. But I did. And
Probably sounds like a pimp, don't it?
all the phone calls recorded where I called him up, and he was at home, and he was discouraged, and he didn't want to go out, and I sent him money for him to go on the streets. There it is. I mean, any other auditors have someone paying them to go out and audit? Anybody else have that? I didn't have that. No one just gave me money up front without doing anything, and then called me an auditor without doing anything. Anybody else do that? Yeah, I was paying them, dude. I needed somebody there to protect the people of Ironton. Unfortunately, I hired a cop-sucking beta male bitch. I'm sorry that I did it. Forgive me for my language. I just heard this piece of shit pussy go on his account and say that Chille only goes after women. Dude, I would beat the snot out of you. You and Chad together would get beat up by me. It's just, it is what it is. I am what I am. So.
I agree. You are what you are. You're wearing a fake Lacoste cap. Your t-shirt's fake. you didn't fight Chad because you're a pussy, and you're just giving it a bigger. You know better than the early 2000s keyboard warrior. That's exactly what you are, keyboard warrior. We used to take the piss out of it when it was discussion forums and that. Way back when. Fucking pathetic. Before YouTube existed. Everybody, were we all there? Weren't we?
Yeah, I'm streaming from an airport. I've been here for hours. I shouldn't turn on my camera here. Who the fuck are you, bro? You're a nobody. You're a nobody, dude. That's the other thing. Let's talk about this. A lot of you folks, you trolls, right? A lot of the fake piece of shit losers, right? You come in my comment section, you write stuff as you have my name in your title. Tell me how irrelevant and crazy I am. Then why do you use my name? How come? I'm just saying. How come?
Because you're a fucking low-cow. Fucking idiot.
How come? Why are you here? Listen, if I'm listen, you know what you could do to really shut me down? Do you really want to shut me down? Put a 1 in the chat and you won't get blocked. Put a 2 in the chat because my people use the 1. Let's use the 3. Put a 3 in the chat if you want to see me get shut down. Don't block them. Just put a 3 in the chat if you want to see me get shut the fuck down. If you want my channel to be deleted, if you want me to be shut down, put a 3 in the chat. If you want me to stay, put a 1.
Put 69 in the chat if you just want Chille to just be publicly, massively humiliated, just like he was when Kate approached him, right? If you want that again, put 69 in the chat. And remember, if you remember, I like to say that, you can use super cool emojis like this, which is literally, the only way that I kind of begging for money. There we go. I'm not begging for money. I'm showing you how cool my emojis are. The red thing, by the way, is dog's bollocks. It's not just the upside down heart, I promise. It's even got little hairs coming out of it. Can you see?
I mean, to get rid of me, put a 3. Okay, fair enough. Put a 3. I accept it. You can put whatever you want. You don't get blocked. You can put whatever you want. Put a 3 in the chat if you want to get rid of me. Put a 3 in the chat. Put a 1 if you want me to stay. Put a 3 if you want to get rid of me. There's so many people in here and only so many likes. There must be more trolls in here than people who support me. Put a 3 in the chat if you want me 86th. I'm not going to kick you off the page. Moderators, do not block them off the page. Put a number 3 in the chat. Put a 1 if you want me to stay. Put a...
You've already done it. Oh my days. Right, so it weren't that long ago. I mean, we watched like what, 40 minutes of this last night? And then we've watched a bunch more today. And so maybe half hour ago or something, he was there poking his big fucking smelly finger in, say, oh, guy, yeah, you're on the wrong page, and fucking people off. But now he's saying, no, don't fuck anybody off. You're fucking hypocrite. Fuck off.
3 if you want me to go. Put a 1. Put a 3 if you want me out. 1 if you want me to stay. So listen, for those of you guys who are putting a 3 in the chat, the fastest way for you to get...
Unlocked. I've not seen you for a while. How are you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, we're doing vintage Chille. I bitch about Fraudster Wanker, and then we go to vintage Chille. It's like, serious stuff and then funny stuff. Because I'm professional in that, and that's what professionals do. Isn't it?
...rid of me is to stop using my brand, my name, my logo, stop watching my channel, stop talking about me. The fastest way to get rid of me is to not give me any oxygen. Cut off my oxygen, where I don't have any more people coming over to my channel, where I don't get any views. Cut off my oxygen. So far, it's mostly 1s. So
hey up, Team Marie, how you doing?
Almost 600 people in here. It's mostly 1s in the chat. How come that is? There's a 3. Okay, Anthony, if there's a 3, good job. Good.
I'm good, cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, cool. Working last, good, isn't it? So you're probably knackered though, I suppose, but it's nice to see you, it really is.
At least you're not being a coward bitch anymore. At least you're not being a coward. At least you're actually saying how you feel. And then someone put a 2 just for fun. Lawyer McLawman, Jeff Hates Bitch. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Dan, good to see you. What's a 2? It's supposed to be a 3 or a 1.
I need a wee, so I'm going to let us play whilst I go to the toilet. So, have fun. He doesn't get sick. No, he don't. Nobody, I mean, I don't. I never go to his chats or anything anymore. I'll give it all. Just fuck it. I don't even follow him. I mean, I'm not subscribed to him. I've never been subscribed to him. But, like, I don't know. Now and then I decide to download one of his things. I'll change the voice. And then we'll probably watch half an hour of it. And it might be a 3-hour stream. So, he's still an idiot. Obviously, but it was more, it was funnier. It was funnier back in the day. He didn't mean to be funny, but that's what made him so funny. So, like, yeah, I need a wee anyway, so I'm back in a minute.
A 3 or a 1, a 3 or a 1, a 3 or a 1, 3 or a 1. Just want you to stop having daily freakouts, doxing and threatening people. I don't give a fuck what you think, dude. You are such a cuck. It's unbelievable. You are such a beta male. It's unbelievable. I'm not even gonna say your name. Like what I've known, just so you guys know, I'm telling you guys, you want to get rid of me? Stop paying attention to me. Don't use my name. Stop saying delete laws. Stop saying my name. Stop watching my channel. Insist that your troll masters, your queens, and your kings, insist that they stop saying my name because you're just making me fucking famous. Stop it. There shouldn't be 600 people in here. I've only got a couple of supporters. Oh, is that right? So someone just wrote in here, an insider told me Lutz was getting hit by the FBI. I hope so because Michael Lutz, my friend Beth Riss said that Michael Lutz raped her. And she swears to God, and I believe her. My sister was also assaulted as a kid, and I can't stand it. So Jeff hates pigs. Coke Dog's in the house, everybody. Everybody, Coke Dog is in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. DJ Smith is in the hizzy. Anthony, you put 3-4 times. Anthony, every time you drop a comment, you're feeding the beast. Everybody tell Anthony, if you stop commenting and you stop talking about me, then there's a very good chance I'll just slowly but surely deteriorate because I don't have any real support anyway. Right? 7.5. Is that?
Yeah, but then you sort of decided to buy 300,000 subscribers, so look where we are now.
3, is that 3, 3, 1? How do you get 7.5, man? I can't get to 7.5. I can't get to 7.5. Oh.
I don't give him views, by the way. I'd hate for any of you to think that I actually do. I don't give him views. I get the link for the things that I watch of Chille's, yeah? And this isn't on Chille's channel. He deleted it, remember? So this is different, and I've been given permission to show it. But the streams that he does more recently, like nowadays, I look in the list, I get the link, I download it, I change the voice to Chipmunk Chille because it's slightly more tolerable, and that's it. I never give him a view. Well, I can't say never because obviously there's been occasions, but 98% of the time I never. 98% of the time I don't, not never, I don't give him the view. I would never do that because that just would be ridiculous.
Mafia Troll Farmer is gone? God dang it. God. I'm all talk, Cleaver? Then what are you doing here, bro? Get the fuck out of here, dude. I have thousands of people who are obsessed with me.
Okie doke, so say hi to your mum from me, please. I'd really appreciate it. And you take care.
If you're obsessed with me and you don't like me, get the fuck out of here. They won't. What's that? Sí, yo tengo personas, es muy loco para mí. Loco para mí. Yo hablo, voy. They're still here. They're still here. They won't leave. 2, I want you to focus and actually teach.
That was so weird. Okay.
And focus on creating a movement to overturn the current police conduct. Your current actions or behavior are reprehensible. Well, I haven't seen you in here very much before, brother, so my current actions are reprehensible? I'll tell you what, brother. Let's stalk your ass. Let's you go to a gas station and people call it and say, hey, give the phone to this guy. Let's have you go to a restaurant. Let's have your family, your friends.
Right, Surrender Wanker bought me a bottle of whiskey called Naked, and it was fucking lovely. It's really, really nice. And just poured the last of it into my glass. So when the glass is empty, I am going to go. Because I've got to get up early as well, so yeah. It means I've got no whiskey. Oh, I have actually, yeah, I've got half bottle that I bought from the shop the other day. But yeah, man. Hey, if you want to buy me a bottle of whiskey, happy days. If you don't, that's absolutely fine, but make sure you hit the like button, please. Because apparently it does something. I have no idea, yeah? That's what I hear all the other YouTubers say, so I'm assuming it does something. I don't fucking know.
Get called. Let's have someone call your mother and call her a fucking whore. Okay? Do that. Let me know. And when that happens to you, let me know how passive you are. But then again, you and I are not the same. I'm the leader. So there's a big difference. Now, is he correct? Yes, you are correct. Do we need to get back to mission? Yes. Do I hate doing this? Yes.
That was hilarious. Where is that, Delete Lows? Have you got that? Hi, Tina. Hello, my love. How are you? It's so nice to see you. But Delete Lows, that, oh, God, you know what? Yeah, I want to see that. Where is that? And you are a legend at this shit. Because that was fucking awesome. You remember him going on about how when Kate called my mum a fat whore or something like that, and it was fucking stupid, wasn't it? Exactly, Tina. Oh, cheers, Delete Lows, you are the man. But that was fucking awesome. I can remember watching that at the time, and that was just so funny. It's like, really? Is that what's happening? Oh my God, that is what's happening. And then that's it. Pissing myself laughing. It was fucking hilarious. It really was. So you know what, yeah? in theory, and hear me out, please, right? In theory, we've got to be thankful in a little tiny weird way that Chille exists. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had all of those amazing laughs. We wouldn't. And, like, you know, watching him get the piss took out of him and watching him be made to look so fucking stupid. And, well, I've been on YouTube for a long time, yeah, but they are some of my most memorable YouTube days. I've not been making videos or live streams or whatever for a long time, but I've been on YouTube for a while. And, yeah, fucking hell, man, legend, absolute legend, fucking wicked. Yeah, man. Let's carry on listening to his deleted airport meltdown from last year, anyway.
What the fuck else am I supposed to do? I'm tired of it. I mean, come on, dude. But the thing is all the
I say last year, I think it's like 10 months old.
lies. Oh, he's on the verge of cracking. What? Someone find the...
That is last year, isn't it? Yeah, that is last year. Sorry. End of last year, then. My mistake. Sorry. I just realised my mistake.
assault I have on my record. I'm ready to see it. Someone find the battery charge I have. Oh, he has a restraining order. Someone said he said mean things. Okay, great. Anyway, all right.
He deleted this quite soon after Unlocked. But the wonderful, amazing, one and only Delete Lols had it saved, basically. So, yeah, man. Delete Lols. Delete Lols.
All right. Alrighty then. Alrighty.
But delete Lols. Help us delete Lols. That's terrible. I need to work on my southern accent, don't I? Personally, I think I need to work on a British accent, to be fair. Because I ain't really got one, so... I think I need to start, like, talking Cockney or something. I don't know. How do Brits talk? I don't know.
That's fine. Whatever. All right. Oh, I believe... Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Beth Rist. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Michael Lutz raped Beth Rist. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that Michael Lutz, if you believe Beth Rist, and you think that Michael Lutz raped her, and that 1 in a billion DNA in her was Michael Lutz DNA.
Same here, Unlocked. Same here. Honestly, same here. Words are hard. This talking to people malarkey is even harder. What the fuck, man? And then here I am. I decided to be a bit of a, say it how it is, fucking YouTuber. And where it got me. How about a posh London accent? Let me think. Oh, you know one thing I did see, right? So, you know the I can't even remember what it's called. There's the drama series thing about the Queen, basically, who's now dead. Bless. But anyway, so what was it called? I can't even remember. Anyway, the actress that played her was on a talk show, and she said about learning how to talk like the Queen, and she said that the person that taught them then. So basically, what are these? And pointed to the ears, yeah? And so, ears. That's how they say yes. Ears. Yes. Yes, that's what I do. That kind of thing. I thought that was kind of funny. I do fucking not. I am nowhere near Manchester and Shameless, do I? I'm Leicester and Shameless. I ain't fucking Manchester and Shameless. You know what, right? The problem is, where I come from, so you got the people from down south, and they proper sound down south, innit? And then the people up north, they're all up north. You got the people west, which is like Birmingham. Me, poor little me, yeah? That's it, the crown unlocked, thank you. Yeah, poor little me is just middle. That's it, I'm just middle. I'm literally called an East Midlander. We are the Midlands. Which means we have a little bit of everything. So we have a little bit of the north, a little bit of the south, a little bit of the west, a little bit of the east. Throw it all together and you sound like me. Happy days. I fucking live in Salford. Go on then, go for it. I don't get Halloween. It's perfectly fine for kids to go to strangers' homes and ask for candy. But I go driving around in my van. That's hilarious, lemon tart. I'm not going to carry on reading it. It's fucking funny. You do just sound like pirates and farmers, though, and like you do. You do. I'm sorry, but you do. I have to say it. Do you know what I always think, yeah? And I don't even think it's right. You know that song, though, that I've got a brand new combine harvester? I always think of that for some reason when I think of corn. But I don't think that that's Cornish at all, is it? Ain't that fucking, you know, oh, you've got a brand new combine harvester. I don't fucking know. I've never been to Cornwall, so I ain't got a fucking clue. Oh, dear me. It's all fun. Ah. He talks all proper then, lemon tart. He's from Barking. That's in London, isn't it? He must be a bit rough. Did you have to house train him?
That's what I believe. I believe he raped her.
Sorry,
And I believe he
had to press play and get myself into trouble.
got away with it. That's what I think. But he's not going to get away with it in the world of right and wrong. He's not going to get away with it in karma.
Is Somerset near Cornwall? I have no idea. Where is Somerset? I don't know where Somerset is. Where is it? I know it's in Britain, obviously. I know that. But is that not near Cornwall? Oh, come on then. I've done it before. We've talked about this before, yeah. And I got it right, but I can't remember. So give me an example that I will know how people in Cornwall talk. I'd really appreciate it. Because it's funny how both of you said that. Oh, it's similar, cool. I'm sorry. I only read that one little bit, yeah. I saw delete log say, I think that was more Somerset. And then I looked up and I thought, and I saw a lot, that's more Somerset. But I didn't read the rest of it. It's like, he doesn't have an accent. He moved to the States when he was 8. My in-laws still have accents, so it's 2 counties away. Well, that's pretty fucking near, isn't it? It's like, you know, Leicester, but we've got Leicester, Nottingham and Derby. And so Nottingham and Leicester are really, really similar, like ridiculously similar. Whereas in Derby, they have decided they're a little bit posher. So they try and talk a little bit proper, but they call everybody duck. You right, duck? Yeah, okay, duck. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Accents are stupid. But I ain't got one, so it's happy days. Sorry, God, I just read what you said. Well, come on, God, give us an example of how you talk, please. Because we can all take the piss out of our own accents. No, you sound well different to my relatives in Knots. Do I? When I hear Knots, I think that they sound quite similar to Leicester, although they say certain things different. Like, my husband was actually from Nottingham, and his parents are from Nottingham, and my mother-in-law, I mean, she's not here anymore, but it used to be buds instead of birds and stuff like that. You're talking a London accent? It's terrible. You have a telephone voice all the time. That's bloody awful. And they go back for a few weeks every year. It's hard to understand them for a few days. I can imagine that, yeah. I grew up with my dad, who he changed from Leicester to Glasgow, just like that. It was ridiculous, like, you know. So he'd be all Leicester to us, and then we'd go to see me granny, we'd go to see me aunties and that, and he'd go straight into Glaswegian. And so, and I used to spend a lot of time with my granny. So when I was little, I remember this. I used to call milk because of her accent. Oh, it's milk. And she used to call the sofa the cooch. And so I called it the cooch as well. And stuff like that. Fucking. Oh, dear me. No, they don't come across in chat very well. It's still funny, though. Well, that was fun. Thank you. But I have no accent, so we're all good. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's why I was saying that. Lemon tart, that's why I was saying that. So, because I'd grown up with this, like, Glaswegian talking all the time, whenever I went up to spend time in Glasgow, I just, within a couple of days, I'd be like, I wouldn't be full blown, don't get me wrong, but, you know, just certain things. And then when I got back to Leicester, it'd be like, fucking hell, man, people would proper take the piss out of me about it, and it was quite embarrassing. And so I used to have to really, really think. So So, yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Not gonna get away with it. Well, I'm waiting for that to happen, bro. Someone said they're gonna beat the shit out of me. I'm waiting, bro. Since October, people have been saying they're gonna beat me up in the street. I've walked into lots of crowds of people who didn't like me. No one beat me up. Wonder why that is. Wonder why that is.
Come on then, people. He's asking for it now, yeah? Go for me, for my passport, to go to America, to beat the shit out of Chille. Somebody needs to be by my side to film it, and then it'd be so funny. It'd be so fun. I'd probably get my channel ended, but it'd be so fucking worth it, wouldn't it? I'd fucking kick the shit out of that bloke, I swear to God.
I'm not losing anything. I'm just fighting back because I'm on vacation. I'm just reading the comments because I can't see them on my other screen. I'm just reading the comments here so I can see what you guys are saying because they don't show up on this screen. I don't know why that does that sometimes. No.
Hey, lemon tart, yeah. You know when like my husband first ever saw it, where my dad switched from Leicester to Glaswegian, just like that, and I always loved it, and I always thought it was so talented and cool that my dad could literally just do that. But my husband was like, I don't like it. Why don't you like it? I don't know. It just seems a bit fake, doesn't it? It seems a bit deceptive. Fuck off. What the fuck? It's just one of them things. They moved down to Leicester when my dad and my aunties were children. But the thing is that, you know, it was all, they spoke Glaswegian to their parents and to their family and whatnot. And it was just like it. So, but then, like, that's why I'm saying it, Lemon Talk. You said, you know what I mean? He'd talk like that and then he'd switch. It's cool.
Mom should be disrespected? Which mom was disrespected? No, wait a minute. Shut your mouth, dude. No mom should be disrespected? I guess you haven't really had a lot of moms or been around a lot of moms. A lot of people who are mothers should be disrespected. Just because they have a kid doesn't make them a decent...
Corby is Little Scotland. Corby's not far from Leicester. And Corby, I think, is the only place in England that's got a Celtic shop and a Rangers shop. It's not Little Scotland, it's Little Glasgow. Just saying. It's Little Glasgow, it ain't Little Scotland. I've been there. So, yeah, and, yeah. Yeah.
Or a good person. Exactly, dude. Ricky Ticky Tan said, instead of being obsessed with Chille, go to the gym, work on yourself, stop trolling, and work on your life, and maybe one day you'll love yourself again. No, Kate Peter has said several times she hates herself. She talked about her lawyer the other day, and she said she was in awe of being around her lawyer, who's smart and educated. What? You're in awe of your lawyer, Kate? I think you've seen what I've written about him, so I can't say it here out loud. You're in awe of your lawyer, Kate? I'm not in awe of your lawyer, needless to say. I'm not in awe of your lawyer. Not at all. Not even kind of.
That's because you're arrogant, though. So you're not in awe of somebody that is actually more educated and cleverer than you, basically. So at least she was humble and whatnot. Grow up, Chille. What the fuck? I'm in awe of a lot of people. I really genuinely am. I don't consider myself absolutely stupid either. But I ain't fucking clever in so many ways. And other people are. And then when you come across them people, fuck yeah, be in awe. That's your problem, Chille. You're not in awe of anybody. You think that you are the best at everything. All the time. You think that much of yourself that you refuse to be in awe of somebody that has literally spent years at school and at work becoming the level that they are. So that says more about you, Chille, than what it ever said about Kate. I genuinely think that's one of the cleverest things I've ever said. Seriously, yeah. Somebody say that, because honestly, I think that was fucking awesome. I had dreams in Wi-Fi. How you doing? I had Lonely Wolf. How you doing?
Oh, you are? This guy named Michael Lutz, he was a city council member there. Oh, I got Legicator in here now? Legicator, the idea that you thought you could fight me, bro, I would fucking trash you, dude. I would trash your ass. The fight would last literally 30 seconds, like it does with most guys I've ever fought in my entire life. I would beat the fucking shit out of you, dude. It would take less than 30 seconds. And you would be disoriented, and someone would have to pull me off you. Fuck out of here, you fucking pig. It's real easy to throw people around in torture cuffs, and when they have to comply and they're saying, no, please.
How much he's swearing back then, man. Effing and blind and left, right and centre. Is this what I need? Right, so, you know, to make my channel grow, you know, so I can become some big, fat, legit and organic, which he says in massive air quotes, 300,000 subscriber channel. Do I need to stop swearing? Please don't tell me I have to stop swearing. Don't make me stop swearing. I can't stop swearing. I just know.
Sir, no, please. And didn't Beth Rist expose you, Legicator? She told us 2 different stories where you punched people in cuffs. I'm not going to be in cuffs. And Legicator, I guarantee you, as soon as I finish my MRI and my shit in California, I will come up there, brother. Meet me somewhere private, just me and you. I don't need a show. After I smack the shit.
I really appreciate that, Lemon Top, because somebody only a few weeks ago, I think I might have spoke about it at this time, but said that they couldn't understand a word that I said, and they've got friends that are British. What? My biggest issue is that, especially when I've had a drink, I talk too fast. I get that. So if I'm ever talking too fast, please let me know and I'll try and slow down a little bit. But, yeah, man.
You. When we leave the woods, everything will be fine. Fucking bitch. Beta boy. No, I can't. I couldn't pass the physical. My blood pressure wouldn't drop at that time because they had put dog shit on my door, put Nutella on my handle, stole my van, my knee blew out. I was getting stalked everywhere I went, so it was really a strange feeling, and my blood pressure was out of control, so I couldn't.
Fuck off, you fucking liar. You did the Nutella thing and told people that it was dog shit and it weren't. Oh, God, there's just no point. I know you lot already know this. What a fucking dickhead, man. So that's why the high knee pressure is Kate's fault. Yeah, okay, got it.
That's the physical. So, because he doesn't belong here. We don't support pigs on this channel. Fuck Legicator. Fuck him. He's a fucking pig. Fuck him. Fuck you, Chad. Piece of shit. Chad bought the belt. Chad, they made a belt and Chad bought it with money. Go figure. Typical.
He didn't buy the belt, you dickheads. They made the belt. You were a no-show. Therefore, Chad won by default. Ain't that like a common, like, just like, literally, no, I love you. Literally a normal thing. Like, you know, other player don't show up. The one that did show up wins. That's the way it goes, Chille. Chille, yeah? Remember, you, the one that knows all about sport and he knows all about wrestling. And you know, and he's basically a professional MMA fighter and a professional wrestler and a professional fucking everything and all this, that and the other. But he didn't know that if you don't show up, the other person wins by default. Okay. You dethunk it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Such as Legicator, you would have no chance, dude. So I'll see you when I see you, dude. This isn't about you. You got all the attention you're gonna get. Fuck off, pig.
That would have been perfect thing, yeah. So you know that from this point onwards, if we had it, I have to think about it. I never remember, and I never. Oh, wait, that's right. So if I save it there, then maybe I'll remember. Because it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? A bunch of fucking tears as he says this shit.
No chance, dude. So I'll see you when I see you, dude. This isn't about you. You got all.
Try again.
Such as Legicator, you would have no chance, dude. So I'll see you when I see you, dude. This isn't about you. You got all the attention you're gonna get. Fuck off, pig. Really? That's funny.
Thanks, Adrian, but what accent? I don't understand.
That is funny. Yeah, what about the people that Legicator beats up on the side of the road? What about that? And why is your so how come he calls himself Leducator? Why are you called Leducator?
Because even I know this shit. I actually do know this. Because he was going to be a channel about how to use firearms, but use them safely, but, you know, and enjoy them as well. I mean, do you know what, yeah? As a Brit, we do not have guns. Guns are terrifying to me. I was around one once when I was about 14, and I was kind of scared, yeah, because I didn't know what else it'd bring. But anyway, even I can appreciate that guns are fucking awesome. They're fucking awesome. But they need to be used with respect and sensibly. It's not difficult at all. So, Leducator was to educate you on how to do your whole firearm malarkey that you Americans fucking love. Fair fuck sure, whatever, you know what I mean? Or whatever, happy days. Simples. So, there's me, Daft Britbird, with no accent, let me add. I know why it's called Leducator. Everybody knows why it's called Leducator, because I'm pretty sure it used to be, at least, I don't know about now, I ain't checked, but it used to be on his about description page thingamajig. That's it. There you go, like Sally says. Chad is a firearms instructor. Simple. That's it. That's literally it. Chad didn't give a flying fuck about people like you, Chille, until you came to his town and caused shit, and then he started noticing. So it's your own fault that a bloke who's fucking harder than you, stronger than you, and let's admit it, girls, let's admit it, fucking sexier than you, yeah, was gonna kick your fucking ass because you asked for it, bruv. You asked for it. And then you pussy down. Oh no, I got a poorly knee. Grow the fuck up, pussy.
You cater? Oh, like a gun? Like you're gonna educate people by using a gun? Is that what you mean by that, Chad? And let me say something else too, because I just can't stand it. I cover for people all the time. There's a guy in Ironton named Derek Medley, right? He gave me a gun, right? Then, because he got pressured, he later told those people that I paid him for that gun, but I didn't. That's a lie. I just never said anything because I didn't want it to keep going. You know, I just wanted it to die down because I actually really like Derek. But unfortunately, when he told the people in Ironton that I eventually paid him for the gun, I didn't. That was a lie. It wasn't true. So I'm just not going to cover for people in their lives. And that's what that cop last night talking to me on the phone, the ex-cop talking to me on the phone last night. You know, it's not my job to cover your lies. It's my job to be truthful and forthright and fight forward under any circumstances and to never give up, never back down, never retreat, never surrender. That's my job. It is not to cover for Derek Medley lying and saying that, oh yeah, he eventually paid me for the gun. No, I didn't. Not a fucking dime, bro.
Shit, yeah, I forgot about that. But yeah, Chad did, didn't he? He fucking... Shit, I can't even remember what it was. Yeah, but yeah, Chad got hurt. Chad had an injury and he was still going to go ahead with it. I'm gutted now. I can't believe I can't. My memory's so bad.
And I never will. Because you gave it to me, we raised you a bunch of money, you were grateful for it, so you gave me the gun as a gift, and then you did everything you could because some loser in your town made a YouTube video, and so you caved to them and were like, oh yeah, Chille's terrible. But then you felt, I don't know what the thing in your head was, but then eventually Derek lies and says, oh yeah, Chille paid me for the gun. No, I did not. I swear to Christ, Muhammad, Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, you name it.
Whoa, excuse me, what? But first of all, yeah, you say you believe in God and all this, that, and the other, and you say God bless you, and etc., etc. Don't start bringing other gods into it. Stick to your one God. Don't fuck about. Apparently, you're not an atheist anymore. You're all God and all this, that, and the other. So, you know, get it right.
I swear up to those people. Okay? So, he beats people with a flashlight. So someone just chimed in and said that Chad Gu hits people with a flashlight. I don't doubt that. But now look, Chad, I've given you light. You can take this video now, Chad, and you're relevant again. You and Terry. You and Terry over there just, right? You know what I'm talking about, Terry. Get over there and change Chad's tire.
Poor me, man. I swear to God, he thinks he's like the Joker or something. It's weird. His laugh is so weird. We're nearly done though, you know, we're getting there.
Yo hablo español, pero es difícil porque yo pensaba en inglés. Yo viví en Alaska 13 años con mi madre y mi madre es familia, todo blanca gentes. Pero cuando yo tengo 25 años, yo aprendo español porque es importante para mí. Yo necesito hablar con mi papá y solamente hablas en español, hablar en español. So, anyway, there that is.
That was him saying that he started learning Spanish and learnt Spanish in his 20s so that he could talk to his father. But he didn't meet his father until he was nearly 40. And his dad's a deadbeat. And his mum, I don't fucking know. I don't know. But all that shit, yeah. I'd literally, I can't speak Spanish, by the way. But I know what he just said.
Where did the educator go? Hey, Jonathan Mitchell, I gotta talk to you, dude. I was thinking about you last night, and I want to talk to you about something. When I was talking to that ex-cop on the phone last night, and I know that you two were around doing music, I want to talk to you about something. Hey, Yum, did you guys, Yum, I want everybody...
Fuck me, yeah, church, yeah, absolutely. And, what about Satan? What the fuck? I am a registered member of the Flying Spaghetti Monster religion and the Satanic Temple. And he left both of them out. That's just going too far. Just going too far.
For the people to fill out this class representative form. Here, if you are a member of the...
This is actually true, unlocked.
the Stalker Masshole channel, Stalker channel, that stalks me and my family members and all my friends, then you're more than welcome to fill out this...
Fuck off, you knobhead. You got a fucking family members. Your family don't give shit about you. And none of us give a shit about your family, and I don't mean that in a bad way. What I mean is that nobody has ever bothered your family. Fuck off, dickhead.
This questionnaire right here. It's right there. There it is. It's in the, if all the moderators will get a copy.
No, the Colombian cartel, because you think, oh, right, so my right, so let me think, let me take a minute, right, okay, right. My dad's Colombian, now let me think. No, what Pablo Escobar Colombian? He's Colombian, isn't he? Is he the most famous Colombian? Let's be honest, I think he is. So how's about I pretend that my dad worked for Pablo Escobar in the whole drug thing, and that my dad wasn't an actual travel agent. Yeah, I think that'll help my channel grow. I honestly, yeah, I think that will help my channel grow. I think that will, you know, bolster me a little bit and whatnot. So yeah, man, happy days. Surrender Monkey, it's devastating. Yeah, I'm literally on the last glass of that whisker. It's really, really nice. Hi, by the way, how you doing? I'm an ordained minister. Hey, y'all. Cool. Cool. Oh, man. I don't fucking, I sign up for shit, yeah, on the internet and stuff. I've never got money to pay for things and that, but I've always wanted, you know, the Satanic Temple, I want one of them cards. I really do. I really want one, but I ain't got 30 quid, so I can't get one. But it's not that, I mean, the Satanic Temple doesn't believe, just in case any of you don't know, the Satanic Temple doesn't believe in an actual Satan or an actual anything. They are an atheist. It's weird, I was about to say it's an atheist religion, which it kind of is, though. They believe in science and what's that word? I can't even remember. I just can't remember. There we go. But yeah, man, I'm an atheist, and these religions that have been created to basically mock real religions or show that things ain't fair, I'm behind them 100%. So happy days.
That link, please, because more and more trolls, just so you guys know, 4 trolls filled out questionnaires today. 4 trolls. 4 trolls are now class representatives as...
Hi, Sumi's mum. How are you doing? I hope you're okay. And I'm Isa. I'm from England. And, yeah, man, your daughter's awesome. So, yeah, I was about to say things that I shouldn't. But, yeah, hi. I hope you're okay. Thanks, Sue.
Of today. 4 trolls today. So it is happening. There's people who are very unhappy with the shitty leadership over there. Of course, their mission is to hurt other people.
Yeah, he absolutely did. Lonely Wolf, absolutely. Yeah, he absolutely did do that. He did do that. He said, didn't he, that, that his dad had agreed or something to, right. So me and a bunch of my cronies or whatever will come across on a boat and all this, that, and the other. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. He barely knows his own dad. Honestly. He did not meet his own dad until he was nearly 40. So I'm sure they've got an amazing relationship.
Mission is to help other people. We're definitely different. And I don't have children that I'm going to lose as I worry about my YouTube channel. Other people do, and other people have. So just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Make sure you guys, all the...
That's the one. You're lucky I'm not my father. But another time he did say that his dad was going to come over on a boat. Oh, no, I know what that was. Now. Right, so the stalking thing. You know how he was harassing that person who his mum worked for or something? That's what it was. He told them that my dad is going to come across from Colombia on a boat with a bunch of their fucking cartel cronies, basically, and make you disappear. That's the gist of it. I'm not saying that's word for word, but that's the gist of it. And that's the threat that he made to that person that he got done for stalking years ago, or harassment, or whatever it was. That's the one.
Moderators, make sure all the moderators have this link. I want you guys to have the link for the...
Talking about that earlier, Michelle. Yeah, I filled in that questionnaire instantly. Because I was there and it got dropped in, and I straight away clicked it, filled it in, sent it off. Happy days. I'm gutted. I'm still devastated that it never came to anything.
Class action representative. I'm never going to stop, guys. I'll never stop. Don't you ever think you can...
Hey, yo, Chuck, how you doing?
Bully me. Don't you ever think you can. And all you other little trolls making videos about me, I'm glad you're getting your views. You're insignificant. So you didn't cause the damage. Kate Peter did. Josh Abrams did.
Has he just called... Oh, just fucking whiskey went down the wrong hole again. Has he just called me insignificant? I ain't fucking insignificant. I'm loud as a motherfucker, mate. I'm the most significant person you ever gonna come across, bruv.
Dale from Lackluster did. James Freeman did. Irish Demon, Team Skeptic, and Blue Bacon. Those are the 6 people who will be sued by me. I swear on everything that I am. Don't fuck with the dog. He'll bite you.
You ain't telling me that ain't fucking hilarious. Oh, dear. Don't fuck with a dog.
So, sorry, I just got triggered by Terry Nip saying, oh, Chille only goes after women. Terry, I went after you and your tiny little peenie, didn't I? Terry, I went after you, didn't I? And I told everybody I paid you to be an auditor. Go on your stream and deny it. And I'll pull up all the fucking receipts, brother. I also have cash I handed you from my hand to your hand. How many hundreds was it, Terry? I got the
Bloody hell, Sue. Just have to tell him I said it. Never mind.
Yum, make sure you fill out that class representative sheet because Yum turned. Yum left the troll mafia, and now Yum has come over to the light. She went from the darkness and the putrid hell, the darkness of Hades, the 666th layer of evil. Yum left that and came here. So Yum, make sure that you fill out this class action.
Is that where we all are? Because I swear to God, yeah. I literally, when I do this, when I go online and that, and when I go live, might get a little bit serious here and there, but what do I spend like at least 80% of my time doing? Taking the piss and fucking laughing. Oh no, people, listen, yeah? We've got to get serious for a second. We've got to get serious because we are on the, whatever it's called, something or another of Hades and like the certain, basically we're in hell, yeah? We're all burning. Does it feel hot to you? Wait there, let me feel my head. No, I ain't got a temperature or anything. The fuck? Wait there. I'm feeling everywhere. Literally everywhere. No. What the fuck? Has he just lied? He's just lied to us, man. What the fuck? This is not fair. This is not right, man. I just keep getting pulled in by these liars on the internet and on YouTube, and it's just not right. There was me thinking that we're all partying together and burning in hell. And then it turns out that we're all sat fine in wherever we're sat and watching Chille and taking the piss. So who'd have thunk it?
Representative sheet. All trolls, please make sure you fill out the class representative. Don't be the one that didn't fill out the sheet when there's a whole host of other people who did. Don't be the one holding the bag when you get a letter in the mail that says you're part of a class action lawsuit.
Oh my god, delete loads. Can if you don't mind, can you drop the link so we can watch it? Because that'd be really, really funny.
Don't do it. Don't do it. And just so the trolls know, I don't read the comments anymore. I just stopped. And I don't even check my own emails anymore. My cousin checks them. So I don't get into your hate.
That was such a lie as well. I remember that.
But if I see dog shit like Terry Nip saying that, well, I just hit the block button, so now you're gone. Oh, I'll go get another one of your troll accounts. Hey, Mrs. Leducator, how many kids do you have from how many different dudes? How many bodies have been on that? How many bodies have been on? Huh? How many?
Matter? Why does it matter? How many kids you got, Chille? How many missuses have you got, Chille? How many birds have you had, Chille? Exactly. You've had fuck all, bruv. Fuck all. Do one. Seriously, suck my fucking dick, fucking cunt. That shit winds me up. It really does. I just, no. I ain't tolerating that shit. It's well out of order. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Fucking hell, man. My phone sucks. Dear me. Oh, let's try again. Right, yeah. Delete loads. Everybody, please subscribe to his channel. Because he deserves it. And he's awesome. So, why is that not working? Oh, never mind. But yeah, subscribe to Delete Loads' channel. Yeah. Basically, I'm going after this.
I never feared cops again. Never. I'm still not afraid of those guys. Not even close. You guys are a bunch of clowns. Literally. You signed up because you have no skills. You can't do anything else with your life. And if you do want to do that as an occupation, may you burn in hell. Really. May you burn.
Actually, I've just remembered, in the title, I've put dumb protesters as well, so I'm going to have to end it with a few of them.
Burn in hell. I have no respect for you. I'm just being honest. Oh, you can't take it? Sorry. Are you stupid, Abe? Are you stupid? Are you dumb as you burn in hell? As he's burning in hell right this minute. Are you dumb, Abe? Were you a dumb bastard or not? Yes, you were. You were dumb and slow, and you talk slow, and you are a moron. Reading his decisions, I had to literally vomit a couple times, just literally, because he's just such a fraud, piece of trash. I hope you burn in hell. I hope you burn in hell.
That was a greasy forehead, wasn't it?
I'm sorry.
Look at that, look
but
at
it's
that.
true. Apologize. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna do. Sorry. Someone died? Sorry to hear that. Things are rough.
Right, I was literally thinking about this the other day. Because this is well old, isn't it, when he did this? This is basically, to me anyway, this is when he first came onto the scene with me, at least. And he fucking did this. And this was disgusting.
Sorry to hear that.
Proceed to the route.
Yeah. We're done with this. Fuck you. Piece of fucking shit. Burn in hell.
That's where Copper got killed, by the way.
The reason why I despise you nasty pigs is because you hide out. You're the night. You're the terror in the night. You're the fear. You're the darkness. I'm not the fear. I'm not the darkness. I'm not the evil. You are. You signed up to do that, and I have no respect for you. And when you die, I go to your Facebook page and I say, may you burn in hell for what you've done to people. I feel bad about it. I talk to God all the time. I say, God, forgive me for having these feelings. I don't think anybody's soul, tortured soul that you may be because you signed up to be a pig for 23 years, I don't think that you should have to burn in hell for eternity, even though that's literally how I feel. The things I've heard about Mike Finley, I can't release them until I release the audio, and then you'll hear the confidential informants tell me about Mike Finley. Mike Finley, you shouldn't be county commissioner. From the things I'm hearing about you, you should burn in hell for the things you've done. Scott, you're probably just on the wrong page, brother. That's all. You're probably just in the wrong page. You know what? Enjoy yourself or go burn in hell. I really don't care. And listen, don't worry about the trolls. We just kick them out of the room, tell them to burn in hell, and we just move forward. Oh, thank you so much for showing who you are. God bless you. You're probably just on the wrong channel. That's all, baby. Listen, you go with God, okay? But you don't belong here. And if you don't go with God, then you can burn in hell. because I don't care. Go with God or burn in hell. Just kidding. Okay. I don't want you to make my dog upset. That's what you said to me, Sisler. Go burn in hell, Sisler. What? Look at you. You're a piece of shit tyrant. I don't respect you at all. I hope you burn in hell. I hope you burn in hell. You just... I caught these filthy pigs planting the gun, but BCI, we took over the investigation. You guys are trash. You guys are trash. And as long as BCI continues to hold all the footage, you guys should burn in hell, each and every one of you. This is not my words. I did not come up with this philosophy. This belongs to a philosopher named Sigmund Freud. Maybe you've heard of him before. When you do bad, you are bad. When you do evil, you are evil. You are an evil man, John. You're gonna burn in hell. If you don't right the wrongs and repent and pray to God for forgiveness for your sins, you will burn in the eternal pit of fire forever and ever, and your bones will turn to dust before Satan as you burn at the deepest layers of Hades. You will burn in hell. You will burn in hell. God forgive this man. And hey, John,
Fuck me, man. You sound like a fucking, one of them crazy fucking pastors. But yeah, absolutely, Lisa, absolutely. Whether you're religious or not, everyone knows that God doesn't look favourably on people who wish bone cancer on children, tells people to burn in hell, or desecrate graves, just saying, absolutely. It was, wasn't it, Church? Proper Pastor Chille. Like that fucking dickhead. Oh, I can't even remember his name. I can't even be bothered to remember his name, but yeah.
If you don't burn, done. I really do. I hope you don't burn in hell. I think you might. If you don't change your stance to go to transparency, I think you're going to burn in hell. I'm not judging you. I hope God forgives me for my sins. You're going to go to hell, John. Okay. And then let me ask you a question, Chad. After I beat you, then at that point, are you going to get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness for being a pig? Are you going to get down on your knees and beg, Chad? Are you going to beg for forgiveness from God above that you don't burn in hell in the 666th layer of Hades as Satan watch your bones turn to dust and crumble down into hell? I no longer say that I hope cops burn in hell because I don't. Because I don't. You guys notice I've changed my rhetoric about pigs. I don't want pigs to burn in hell. I think they're gonna. What about Trump? He led like a Pied Piper. All the 3%ers who were willing to fight for this country, who were willing to go to violence, willing to lay down their lives, he played his Pied Piper tune and ushered them all to the Capitol. And then he watched them all get arrested and he pardoned zero. He could burn in hell.
Okay, now. Hard work, innit? Right. I'm not going to watch much of it because I have got to go. But these are really doing my fucking head in. And so I scroll through the YouTube shorts all the time. And so I save these. These are the Just Stop Oil protesters. Yeah?
Y'all don't give a You gotta get the out of here. We gotta go to work. We gotta go to work. I got kids to feed. We got kids to feed. What the are they doing? Nothing.
Y'all couldn't find a better way
to out of here.
Get out here, black trash.
What's wrong with y'all?
Y'all couldn't find a better way to protest than get out here. Y'all need to move out.
I got my kids who couldn't see
You
it.
gotta to the White House.
I gotta go to work and somebody.
You can do anything. Go to the law. Go to the White House.
Out of here.
It's crazy.
I wish I could feed all y'all
Go on, girl. You fucking move on. Go on. I'm sorry, yeah. Like I said the other week when I showed this shit, yeah. I do care about the world. I do care about climate change. I do. I'm not a knobhead. I was cycle and all this, that, and the other. But these people, they're just making the shit. I've just realised that the microphone's covered up. I'm so sorry. These people are just making the whole world hate them. Literally the whole world. Everywhere they do this, everybody just hates them. And so therefore, the message is lost. It's lost. It's not going anywhere. Because when you can't go to work, or you can't take your children to school, or you can't go to the doctors or to the hospital, yeah, because of these people, the message means nothing, because they have literally caused mayhem in your life. It's quite simple. I know I shouldn't laugh, but I fucking do. Told you don't fuck with fucking England, I swear to God, yeah, you know, and talk about the auditors and that, right? That's why the fucking auditors in England, for example, won't fuck with the British police. They don't do it anymore. And now, there's channels now, though, that are messing about at the fucking, the migrant hotels and that, and it's fucking well out of order. They don't fuck, no, they do sometimes, they do fuck at, like, you know, normal businesses and whatnot, but in general, they don't go too far, because it ain't gonna work. Look what happens to these protesters. Right, in America, what would happen? Well, that's assault. You'd get arrested. They could call the police, you'd get arrested. That person does not get arrested, because the police wouldn't do that. Because over here, yeah, somebody gets in your face or fucks you off, you can fucking move on. Oh yeah, definitely pie factories. Yeah, I've got that on my channel. I think a lot of these are Germany as well. That last one wasn't. That last one was England. Like that, yeah. A lot of these ones are Germany. This one's Germany. Oh, the Germans do not take it either. The Germans are so much better than us, honestly. We should learn from them. I'm sorry, yeah, honestly. Please don't ever misunderstand. I do care. I fucking care. But getting the whole world to hate you is not getting your message across. Oh, that didn't work. What a dickhead, man. Did you see that? She just dragged her by her hair.
Was ist mit dir? Wir sind nicht ganz dicht. Guck dir die Scheiße doch mal an.
Yeah.
Alter.
I did church. I showed it the other week because that was fucking awesome. That was brilliant. I've got it in this playlist actually. Oh my god, man. Fucking headbanging, innit? Run him over, go on! Oh, he's gonna fuck you up, You're fucked. Get out the fucking way. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't get pleasure out of violence, yeah, but I can't be doing with these twats, they're fucking stupid. Oh my days, and they have the audacity to sit back there. Run him over, go on. Oh. And he did.
Stop!
My husband was going on about it, yeah. He was saying that there's a video somewhere where, so in England they've done it as well. So these protesters have superglued their hands or whatever to the road, yeah? In Germany, they did it as well. In England, they were like, you know, trying to basically called an ambulance and tried to get them removed sensibly and all this, that, and the other. In Germany, they just came along and just grabbed them and just pulled them away. And I'm sorry, yeah. I know it's mean, but they should fucking do it. It's just so fucking stupid. Oh shit, hi Kisko, I've not seen you for a while. How are you doing? Bear in mind, yeah, bear in mind, I have always admitted that I'm very easily amused. Oh, sorry to hear that, Kisko. It's a bit of a whatever deal, though, isn't it? But you're alright, yeah? I'm sorry, I genuinely am. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe seeing some protesters getting, you know, because like I've already claimed, and I'll keep saying this, it's a bit of a disclaimer, I care about the environment. I do know that climate change is the thing, and I am bothered about it, and I do my best. But this ain't the right way to go about it. So maybe watching some of these idiots get fucked over might make you smile. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! That's like about 90% of jobs, isn't it, mate? But yeah, fair fucks to you. I don't know. Onwards and upwards, isn't it? Yeah?
Get out of the way. I lost my father 2 weeks ago, and this is day back, and my kids are relying on this holiday. We're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss our flight. You guys make me sick.
Like you lot clearly haven't got any.
Exactly, Surrender Monkey. It's fucking stupid, isn't it? In Germany, they glued their hands to the floor of an automaker. The automaker turned off the lights, locked the doors and left. They complained about having no lights and they didn't leave their water. That's fucking awesome. Oh, you gotta love Germans, and y'all are fucking great. But seriously, what are these people? Right, they are trying to just stop oil. That's what they're called. They're just stop oil people, which are literally causing mayhem in big cities across the world, actually, but like, you know, like London and whatnot. And so buses and cars and whatnot, so they're doing a slow walking protest. So they go in the road and they walk really, really slowly. But now the police have been given powers to be able to arrest them. So most of them getting arrested now. But between the doing it and the getting arrested, they're causing at least an hour, if not more, delays in people, and people are trying to just get to work, or they're trying to get to school or the hospital or doctors or whatever, you know what I mean? It's fucking awesome. Or awesome? Awful. Fuck me, man. Whiskey's getting to my head, people. Hello, Nicholas. How you doing? Absolutely, Kiska, absolutely. Just run them all fucking down, man. Fuck it. Move!
A few moments later.
The one fucking, you know, honestly, yeah, my husband is actually quite chilled and whatnot, but if it was this, he would probably have lost his temper, and they would not have liked it. Not, do you hear them? Nice and slow, nice and slow. Hold hands, the cars won't hurt us. Just hold hands. Everything will be okay.
Whoa! Don't put a hand on the...
It genuinely makes me laugh, yeah, that they think that that will stop people. Most people that I know would just carry on. One more, and then I'm going to show you the funny chili picture that I was on about, which means if you laugh, you all owe me a bottle of whisker. Yeah, fuck it, run them down. Right, back in a minute. Let's go find that picture. Oh my god, I can't find it. That's gonna be wank. Give me a second. Fucking hell, that was odd. I forgot to fucking download it. So look at that. Oh shit. Oh, look. Chille on a red carpet. Zoom. Don't tell me that didn't make you smile. So if it made you smile, you owe me a bottle of whiskey. How's that? Not really. You owe me at least a like, though. And you know it. So I'm done and dusted. I've got to get up early in the morning. Fuck me, man. It's 11 o'clock. All right, yeah, so... Master, what's he called? Master Sergeant. MSG retired? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's 12 o'clock tonight, which means it's in an hour. And it's going to be the rest of his 4-year things on Fraudster Wanker. So let's see how that goes. And I will be back tomorrow, because obviously I don't really do the weekends normally, do I? So tomorrow will be the last one until next week. I don't know. I started at 8 p.m. No, I started at 8:30 tonight. I might start a little bit earlier tomorrow. We will see. But we will be talking about that. And we will be looking at more vintage chili. Because vintage chili is fucking hilarious. Let's be honest. Hi, big book. How you doing? I'm sorry. I'm going now. No, that's terrible. But yeah, I've got to go. I've got to go early. So everybody, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It's been a giggle, innit? Accents and everything, even though I haven't got one. You know, but I've talked about all you lot's accents. Because I talk all proper and shit. You know what I mean? So, right, love you all. See you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah? Take care. Bye.